Happy Clara, karibu sana. Zipi anasema ndio kudonjo. Asante sana. Felicitas Mutuku anasema ameingia. Asante sana. Purity, karibu sana. Felicitas Mutuku, dapa manambia bosi nimeumiss sana. Ya ni kama amekumiss sana. Karibuni sana Felicitas Mutuku, hyper developer, Masitura. Nasema ndio kuingia sasa. Mlidani hatuko, tumeingia. Fidelis Ochieng, hey Dapaman, hello niaje. Kemunto Akinyi, hey Dapaman, hey. Sasa Alice Ndungu ndio kufika. Asante sana kufika. Happy Clara, kicheko. Umeanza kucheka mapema. Kirumba, hujambo kutoka Uthiru, asante sana. Zipi, happy new week, happy new week. Fidelis Ochieng, I'm in, thank you very much. Kate Sebastian, hello, hello. Kodekalo, iwake sasa, yes, iwake. Sinji Arnold, we dapa maniaje, poa sana ukoaje. Titus Musio, ndio kuingia, asante sana. Hyper developer, asanteni sana, karibu sana watu wetu, tunawapenda. Tuweze kuwafelisha. Maisara, dapa mani niite, nimekuita ukoaje, uko fiti? Pia mimi niko fiti. Jonte, Mwendo TV. Dapa mani aje salimia bosi, muulize kaa najua msanii anaitwa Sam TV. Ya, ndamuuliza. Karibu sana. Teddy Tepo, dapa mani, line up inakuaje? Line up iko sawa, tuko ready na guest wa kwanza ako ndani ya nyumba. Kemunto Akinyi. Sawa sawa. Kate Sabatian ndo kuingia, asante sana. Masitura, iwake. Masiga Shadrack, Dapaman, Omano Mdala, salimia bosi. Sawa sawa, na msalimia. Karibuni sana, karibuni. Daris Owango, Europe locking in, asante sana. Charles Katambo, Boy represented, karibu sana, karibu. Lea Lynn, hi Lea, ukoaje? Karibu. Kevin Olo, Dapaman, mambo vipi? LD locked in, asante sana watu wa Eldoret kwa kutusupport. Purit Kanana, we ni moto. Ya. Cheriot Tibim, hello Dapaman, yes. Nimeona bosi, ya. Bosi amedonjo. Beatrice Karimi, waiting. Pia sisi tulikuwa tumewasubiri huku kwa hamu na gamu. Ghafla bin vu, tumeanza. Kevin Olo, Dapaman, yo. Jacinta Tuya, moto, ya ni moto. Sawa. Zipi anasema ambia bosi anakaa poa na nywele. Ya. Bosi umesikia?
Umesemaje?
Unakaa poa na nywele.
Si kwanza nimeambiwa ati yangu si nywele ati ni rangi. Nimeambiwa ati mimi sijaenda kwa kinyozi, nimeenda kwa Shushaina.
Akafanya ile kitu.
Nani ameniambia hapa nimeenda kwa Shushaina, Pamela. Nenda ngoyawa. What's this?
Nimekuwa kwa choo nikajiegemea hivi. Sini rangi tu ya choo.
Unafanya nini kwa choo?
Sina, nikijisaidia lazima nisukume vizuri kani nimeinama hivi.
Well,
so unajua ni ya kukaa.
It's too much information. We didn't need your positioning, but well. Okay, ukiegemea hivi hapa inajipaka aje? Kwani choo inatoshana aje?
Asini iko tu sawa, lakini sasa lazima positioning ikuwe sawa.
Basi mgongo wako iko sawa.
Sinafanya hivi sasa nikisukuma.
Okay.
Karibuni sana watu wa Sugoi wanasema wamefika. Purit Kanana sema iwake, asante sana. Masitura game over, asante sana. Zipi kumekucha, yes kumekucha. Happy Clara, Ghafla bin vu, ya nimejikuta Kisii, asante sana. Mary Tatu, mambo iwake sasa. Kemunto Akinyi, zipi tulia. Obize
Nasema nini?
Nakaa lollipop.
Nakaa lollipop. Na ni zipi amesema hivyo?
Kemunto.
Huyo ni mpya. Unajua zipi ni anakuanga fisi.
Kemunto ni wetu. Kwa mafisi ni zipi?
Si zipi amechukuanga hapo. Lunaive ni mulipeleka ngapi Lunaive by the way?
Lunaive ni kama ako off kidogo.
Ai, hebu tafuteni Lunaive wewe. Nyinyi mkianza kunini mafans unajua wanaanza kuwatch show. Korir. Hata nini kufanya hivyo mafans? Mkifanya hivyo mafans sasa wana nini? Dawa man meribu hii kiti wewe na nani? Wewe na Sharon.
Sikiti iko sawa boss.
Nope.
Wewe ndio umenona.
Ningekuwa nimenona unaona hapa, you see this, unaona hii iko hapa. So it's supposed to be here. No, hii huyu na Sharon wanakaanga kwa hii kwa nini?
Sasa boss hata shuali kilo za kunini.
No, si kilo ni venye actually niliwe na nani na Pamela. Julio nimepata kwa ile kiti kingine umekaa hivi Pamela amekaa kwa hii mkono ya hii kiti for the other chair mkishoot.
Hapa naye sijaika na Pamela.
Umekanga na nani hapa?
Hapa.
Hapo umekana.
Ni peke yangu tu kusema ukweli mbele ya Mungu ni peke yangu.
So hii side sijui there's something that is very off. Unaona hii iko hapa. Hii unaona nikiweka mkono unaona vile nimekaa? See my body. See this. So kiti nafanga unaweza kaa, unaona nikikaa haifiki, nikikaa inafika. Yes, so kuna kakiru ama ilifinywa kwa kona mahali ama kabuda likalie kiti. Dapa. Ni Dapa tu nimeona akikapa na Sharon.
Mimi naye nakaanga tu lakini
na Jackie Ogaga
kusikuisi huku.
Venye unakaa kwa choo hivi. Au kwa kiti hivi ukikaa hivi kwa unakaa.
Sasa unajua story ya choo na kiti ni tofauti.
Zote za kukalia.
Choo iko na shimo sasa unatafuta support ya huku. Alafu najua pia nakulanga.
Karibisha mgeni. Huyu ni mheshimiwa so enda pole pole.
Mheshimiwa. Kwanza amesema tunafanya kazi mzuri.
Good. Unaheshimiwa pia unapianga watu PR. By the way, ukipata mheshimiwa anakuambia good job, I like what you are doing. They have no idea what you are doing. Na kwa ni packaging. Ukisema wewe mule mwesha ameniambia no. They don't know. Ni PR.
Mheshimiwa. Karibu sana.
Asante. Yes.
Natumia pia kizungu na Kiswahili.
Kizungu ni Mjaluo.
So English. Bombastics.
Sai umechangamuka. Sai.
Bombastics. Bro. Anajua hii kampuni ni kubwa lakini wewe ndio umechaguliwa ukae hapo polisi ya mafala. Nadhani unafanya kitu ya maana hakuna bro. Wewe ni mwendao hapa. Unajua boss wako anakuchocha mpaka anakutolea nini bro? Tafuta shawa. Unakujaje kuna channel television kutuambia ati mambo ya show, ati show iko na shimo unakaa kama hivi.
Hiyo ni mbaya.
Ndio hiyo, mambo imechemuka.
Lakini uko sawa kushinda hao watu wengine.
Bosi unaona.
Lakini good job
you are doing.
Taleta maji kweli. Anyway, mheshimiwa, welcome.
Thank you very much bro.
Here on Obinna Show live. We really appreciate to have you here. Now I nitaka nikusaidie kinywaji sasa.
Maji.
Maji tu. Uko sawa na maji?
Maji tu.
Sawa, karibu sana.
Nikikuitisha hizo za nyuma hautazileta.
Bosi, si utatumia yako hiyo ingine juu ina.
Haina shida, iko tu sawa.
Sawa, nikuleteni.
Mimi niko fiti, thank you.
Sawa.
Davido, tuende kazi. What's up everybody? Welcome to Obinna Show live. Happy new week, man. Tukifika hapa tumekaa, unajua it is Monday. It's time for some educational conversations. Time for some entertainment. We sit here every particular Monday at Samaki on Othaya Road in Kileleshwa, so we can bring you some good vibes. We bring guests who are not only going to inspire you, but some of them are going to motivate you to do better and be better. How was your weekend? Weekend imekuwa fiti? Weekend imekuwa poa. Has it been eventful? Has it been restful? Yeah, yote 9-10 we hope that kitu nzuri ilifanyika kwa weekend yako na wiki imeanza vizuri na we aim to do better and be better. Mi weekend yangu pia imekuwa nzuri. I was traveling around the country. I was in Migori, nikarudi nikaenda Embu, nimepitia huko area za this route just from Thika all the way to Embu. Hizo masoko tulikuwa nasimama, tunamitwa mama, tunafanya pepeta challenge, tunacheka, tuna dance. It's been a beautiful weekend for myself. Not as restful as it should be because nasikia niko na madeni za usingizi mazena kanga tu mbili nanambia brother. Yeah, but I'll work on it. However, it's another week that we're gonna strategize and be better. Karibuni sana, take a seat, tafuta bundles kwa sababu the lineup today is one to die for. We have about 3 waheshimiwas today. Yes, we have about 3 waheshimiwas today, including Maraga. Yes, the one and only Maraga is coming through. And later tonight, we're going to be having a couple that has been making a lot of waves pale kwenye social media. David Wanda na mtu wake. Ama si mtu wake. Mara dema amempenda, mara ampendi, nini. Tutakuwa nao, tuko nao pale pia. We have a wakili who's coming through. We're going to be talking to him as well. But for now, we are starting off with an old friend of mine. I've known him for a very long time. I've seen him grow to become this mheshimiwa that he is, all the way from National Theatre. Now, MP Kasipul. Na mambo pia nachemka huko. Makofi tafadhali for the first time on Obinna Show live. Ajo Mbuta.
Yeah.
Amu unataka tukuite aje saizi?
Hiyo sawa.
Hiyo change?
Hiyo sawa, hiyo change.
So Ajo Mbuta.
Ajo Mbuta it is.
Karibu sana.
Yes.
Bro, I haven't seen you in like 4-5 years.
I don't know the last time we met. You are but I must also give it to you because you've endured it all.
Yeah.
Umengangana through the ranks. Umengangana through the ranks.
Uliacha nikuwe MGze.
Enti mara nini lakini ulikuwa hype noma.
Yes.
Noma. And people like us who could see you from afar, we always knew ujamane na mbali.
There is something.
The Jicho 4, the K-Park, mara nini. Watu toka mbali.
Yeah.
Kenti, back in the days we could do shows. We could do shows and then after each show you're given 500 bucks.
Yes. Me, I would say the same for you because I've also seen you rise among the ranks.
Yeah.
From now, me, this is how I remember you. There were some Luo plays that used to be at National Theatre. People used to wait for you to get on stage. So sure, Ajo akitoka sikia, alafu unaua.
I really used to have fun with those things.
Man, would you do them again?
I would do them perfectly well. And one thing I miss is, the people we used to share stage with.
Yeah.
You know, the likes of Arigi, the late Othul. Othul was a very good guy.
Othul was my brother,
and
man.
Fred Omondi were good people, guy.
Those are my people. Yeah, man.
What to talk about, bro?
Yeah, man.
But now along the way, wengine wameanguka.
Man.
Sisi tuko, we are still moving on. Ochonjo, yes, Duncan Kabaila, Ochonjo also died. Very.
Lorin Yuko.
Yes. You know Ochonjo, the name, I'm the one who gave him the Ochonjo name.
You gave Ochonjo the Ochonjo name?
I'm the one who named Ochonjo the Ochonjo. His name initially used to use Jidan cause
alikuwa anaitwa Duncan.
Duncan. So alikuwa anajiita Duncan. Kamba we hapa jitafutie kajina tu fulani na kufaa. Pepeta nayo.
Kidogo Ochonjo.
Enda kidogo Ochonjo. Like Onjiri.
Who gave Onjiri the name?
Onjiri, I'm the one who gave him. Na Jalasa akasema hiyo jina iko poa. Tushikilie hiyo.
Anapiga nayo. Onjiri ameshika sana pale yeye na Salet. Anaitwa Salet.
Sana.
Wanapiga sana pale TikTok.
Juzi nimeona wameenda ushago.
Hata mimi nimeona kwa ushago.
Nauliza maswali mingi hiyo story.
Personally, I've been thinking.
Mingi.
Yep.
Utauliza maswali mingi, tutahitaji majibu kadhaa.
But we are happy for Njeri. Yote 9-10.
We are happy for
We are happy for Njeri. Unajua Njeri aliacha kunywa pombe?
Yeah, finally aliacha kunywa pombe.
Aliacha kunywa pombe.
And akaacha kunywa sigara. Sigara ukunywa ama uvuta? Aliacha kuvuta sigara. So I think he's living a very decent life now.
Yeah.
Njeri will show up smelling smoke ni kama but anyway, he's a Luo, so all Luos from the lake are smokers. They smoke fish, you know. So you show up smelling some crazy, you know.
Kachanga kengine ka strong stench.
Kuna kasho fulani kameivana mahali Njeri yuko.
Yeah.
But now at least he's doing a good thing, and I'm so proud of him.
Yeah.
Sometimes I give him a call. I tell him, "Hey, just
Iko sawa. Yeah. Even me, when I see the people that we are hustling with the National Theatre doing well, I'm like, hey, maze, at least tuko mahali. You know, even so, when you got the chance to, it was Ramogi.
Ramogi FM, yes.
There was one of the people who used to come to watch the show. This was like Kijaluo. Then one of the shows, sijui kuna mtu, I don't know if it was you or someone, akajoke your story. Ati ya beo kumanye na kamorono anyadi radi nini. Wakasema kwa hapo tu audience sawa, come see me Stuart. Then somehow
I went for an interview in Ramogi, and then you know the way hata Niariga alinipatia fare. Joan. Kabla kuna ka interview nimeitwa mahali, lakini hawa watu ni formality tu, so hakuna haja. So mimi nikakataa, sitaki kuenda. Then I went there. I reached RMS gate kitu kama saa 6 mchana. I was told to go at 1. So I reached by saa 6. I tried calling this lady called Beryl. She was the producer. I called Beryl from around 12:30. Wapi. 12:35 wapi. Each and every 5 minutes, I would make a call. Each and every 5, mpaka saa 10. Saa 10, bro.
Oi.
And then me, I always believe in this one last trial. Wacha nipige tu kama mwisho tu.
Then ingine ya
mwisho tu. Then hiyo kama mwisho, I was done with the kabusho ones.
Yeah.
Nikasema wacha nipige tu mwisho kabisa. Then I call. Hey, how are you? Who is this? My name is Ajo. I came for the auditions. I've been calling you since, but hujachukua namba zangu. Kambia, no, I told you to come at 1. Saini saa 10. Kambia, I have been calling you from saa 6:30.
I've been here.
Let me check. And then she did the due diligence. She hung up on me and then went to the call log. She checked and then, hey, kijana, I'm so sorry. Let me come down for you. Then she came for me.
What time is this?
Around 4:30, towards 5 o'clock.
Wait.
5 p.m.
Hey, you are patient.
Patient guy.
You are patient.
I'm a patient guy. Yes, that's why I have a wife today.
Oh, wow. We've started fighting, right? Okay, guys, well, clearly.
Na patience yako iliisha, bro. Talk to the expert.
Ona patience yangu.
So I walked in, formality at the gate, the right you unachaka ID hapo, nini, then you go upstairs. And then there was one guy interviewing, and then the last person to interview was me. The late Nyongoche and Nyakwakeira, you know, they wanted to record. So they were feeling a little pissed off with what was happening here, you know. So wamalize waende, you know, because people are coming here.
It was the same studio?
Same studio, yes.
Like a production studio?
Yeah, production studio.
Oh, okay.
So I go there, and I was given a script. Beryl, the producer, she gave me 2 scripts to read. One was a classified, and one was a commercial. And I read the script, then I internalized it. And then when it was my turn to come to the microphone, I'm always very curious. You know, wherever I go to places, I try to watch around things. Kama hapa nimekuja nimekaa kazi, nimenotice a few things.
Naona daba manajaoga. Nimependa venye uko keen.
Nimenotice simu zako ni mzito, umeletewa simu hapa. Uwezi jibebea simu, umeletewa hapa simu. You know, at least you know, I try to look at a few things. Na hii production niko na watu wa maana. A few guys I know.
Okay.
Some very beautiful people.
Wewe Umeoa.
Very ugly man.
Just say the video. You don't have to go round.
I wanted to meana lakini.
Ama sema career.
Yeah,
you've known Davido
I've known him for over 10 years.
Wow.
Yes, through a friend of mine called Steve Ngolo.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm produced for 10 years.
They're a relative. Yes.
Kwani yeye ni msulu aje? Because
Ashiki.
kuna
Ashiki. Unajua kuna wenye kitabu venye watu walikuwa wanazaliwa wanasikia mama ameangusha mtoto. So hao ndio wale waliangushwa kichwa tu.
Kuna mistake anafanya niko like bro, I know you started last year but well, kumbe ni mtu wa 17.
Inakuanga hivyo. So I'm always very observant and very curious about my environment.
Okay.
So when I started to read my script, remember the lady Nyongoche, the lady was sleeping on the table like this. And then
Apoka production studio.
Production studio too. And then I spit the first 2 lines and then she stood up, looked at me, then looked at the producer, looked at me again and went back to sleep. She was waiting for me to be done with my script and all that. So as soon as I was finished, she said, "Oh, wewe ulikuwa unajua hizi vitu ndio unakuja late, eh?"
Do you remember the lines?
I can't remember the lines, but I think it was it was a script for a seed company. A seed company. I can't remember.
It was in Luo.
It was in Luo, yes.
So
I read that thing and I made sure nilianguka nayo. And then from the statement she said, I knew, maybe I've made an impact.
Okay.
Then I read the other script, and then the lady was like Beryl. She's called Beryl, the producer. She's still the producer up tonight.
Oh wow.
Yes, she's doing a very good job at Ramogi. She works for Ramogi and the Gesa, and also with Moro FM, I think. Yes.
Okay.
So she gave me another script, and then I read it all through, and then she was like, okay, that's okay. So thanks for coming. Like we always
don't call us.
Don't call us.
We'll call you.
We will call you. So I went back home, relaxing. Then kesho yake, I get a strange call, and apparently it turns out to be Beryl. Hi, is this Ajo? Yes, this is Ajo. Okay, you came for the interviews yesterday, and I'm glad to inform you that your auditions went well, and you've been selected.
Bro, that was fast. Kwani alikuwa anataka mtu that soon?
Bro,
kuna watu uona auditions tumeenda unakata 3 6 months
mpaka sijisa.
Ulikujanga last year for interview fulani?
Yeah.
Kuja tufanye set.
Ulifanya gani? Lakini baadaye tulikuwa tunahangaika bwana.
Yeah. We were very patient. So come for the job?
Come for the job. So I went there. Kidogo I started growing the ranks. And
so ulianza kama radio presenter?
No, I started like a voiceover. Yes, a voiceover.
Okay.
And I used to fancy doing those, remember those Ramognet promos, the Luo Festival promos. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the writings are on the wall. Like, because being Luo is not a lifestyle anymore. It's a responsibility. We create those things. We are the people who used to create those things. So I really love those kind of promos, to deliver. And then fast forward in 2012, there's this guy called Julian Macharia.
Okay.
Julian Macharia back in the days was he was the deputy to the great Freddie Afone. The maestro, the man himself.
The one and only.
The man from Quisero.
The living legend.
So he was the deputy to Freddie Afone. So we were doing something for him, me and Jackie Nyaminde, with brother, and what is his name? You remember the light-skinned guy who used to have a studio, Nyuma ya KNT?
Elchi.
Amin.
Elchi. His
yes.
name is Elchi Amin.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we were doing a piece called Kula Happy. We're the ones who started these things for what is it called? These things for podcast. Yes. Podcast ikiingia si hizi ndo tulikuwa kwanza hiyo.
Kanyorosha.
Tulikuwa tunaweka content tunaingiza hapo aje. No masada. So this guy tells me he tells Andrew Nico, there's a character in Kula Happy called Japolo. I'm looking for this guy. And then Andy tells him, but he works at Ramogi. Okay, watch out. He works there. Then he went back. He came back to the premise. He went straight to Mama Louie, Elizabeth Omolo. They managed to see me, and then I was invited to Mama Louie's office, and then it was, so you're Ajo? Hey, I've been looking for you. And then fast forward, he tells Ben Alochokelo, the late senator for Migori, the one who died. He tells Ben, this is Ajo. From next month, you'll be working with Ajo. So they were moving me from voiceover production, because I also used to do creative for Ramogi. Okay. So they were moving me from all that to on air.
Which show?
Ramogi, morning show. Breakfast show, bro.
Okay.
Breakfast show. So I go to Ben, and then he tells Ben, hey Ben, this is Ajo, so work with him. Okay, but I've been doing this show by myself for all this time. I don't know if there's something new he's going to do for us now. So I'm better off alone. And then I come up, hey, this is not your studio. It's our studio. So make it work. And then Ben's like, sasa wewe unalazimishwa na mimi nitafanyaje?
Oh yeah.
Akaambiwa enda mfanye demo na yeye nini. So we went to Alfajiri for breakfast. And then Ben comes with a recorder. Anafungua ka recorder, I hear you can make people laugh. Nichekesha.
Oh yeah. No, he didn't.
I love that shit. Nikamwambia wewe mzee, wewe ni funny sana. Wewe ni funny. Ati nichekesha. Nilicheka yangu yote. Akasema, so let's just make it work. And then fast forward, so we did a demo with him, ikakubalika, nini. And then now the month was rolling to the other one.
Yes.
So we have to start afresh.
Okay.
You know, we have to hit it afresh. So I go to the station. I'm very early in the morning. At 5, I'm in the studio, and then it starts off with the morning, the morning devotion, the gospel shows, nini. Then at 6, now we roll out. And then Ben is like, so how do you want to come in? I'm like, Ben, we're in this thing together, so let us make it work.
Hakuwa understand.
Akuoni
kwa picture.
He didn't know.
He had done it for a while by himself, eh?
Bro, in the entire Luoland, there were 4 significant staff, synonymous with the Luo. It's either Lake Victoria, Gor Mahia, Raila Amolo Odinga, and Ben Alochokelo back in the days. Bro,
Kwisha.
Ben was a big thing. Ben was a big shot. He has done this thing for ages. Nikiwa mtoto. Ben was...
now that is why.
BOO, the late.
Hey.
So naona, mimi ni superstar. So huyu jamaa analetwa hapa ni nani?
Na anakuja kunisaidia aje? I don't need his help.
So Ben tells me, okay, so tuanzishe tu nini. And then now I was to come up with a scenario now on how we start off. Kavia Ben, just assume unafanya mambo yako kawaida, unatangaza, and then all of a sudden there's this guy in the studio, probably mwenye anafanya cleaning, unaona. So I walked into that studio as like a cleaner. Muda anapanguza kioo. Of course kama kawaida mjaluo anyway lazima ujipatie title. I used to clean the windows, so nikajipatia title ya TWT.
Yoni?
Transparent wall technician. Mjaluni title, bro. Mjaluni title. Hata kama ni kidogo, hata kama unachoma mahindi, monocotyledon cremator. Who cares?
Hey, transparent wall technician.
Kabisa, TWT.
So fader goes up.
So fader goes up, and then there's a silence. And the listeners who are diehards for Ramogi are wondering, so Ben is a professional, what is up? And then I walk in. Hey, Jadu, niaje? Uko hapa? Hizi vitu zako ni poa, hebu niguze hii. Wacha na hiyo kitu. Hebu niguze hii. Wacha na hiyo kitu. Then we started growing, we started making fun of each other, and then we could do stuff. And 3 days into that thing, some of his greatest listeners, including Professor Nyang' Nyong'o, and the likes of Patrick Lumumba Dera, PLO, they would call Ben and ask him, hey, there's a guy who is there. Who is that guy? whatever he does is very nice. You guys have never done that in the mortgage. That's nice. So how ndio watu ni kama walinipea judgment yake akaanza kuni accept. And just like that, me and Ben would call, in one day Ben would call me like 10 times.
Akwambia nini?
10 times, bro.
Anakwambia?
Sorry tu, amepata kajoke fulani. Hey, Ajo, kuna kajoke kingine? Kiso chapa hii. We made best of friends with Ben.
Oh, wow.
From unknown to the craziest known.
That's crazy. Age gap very significant.
Ben ni mzee, si kuna kijana wake karibu ni age wangu.
So of course stories zenyu.
And we were best of friends, yani.
Yeah. Oh wow. So you worked with him for how long?
Before he died, I worked with him for like 9 years.
Oh wow.
Yes. And then after he'd left, I worked again for another 6.
Oh well, that's
then kama kawaida inafika wakati unasema adios.
Yeah, we will get to that part. We'll get to the part for adios. Studio hapa kwa working with Ben. Lessons that you picked from him being a veteran in the radio.
But one thing I love to work, I learned from Ben is originality. Okay. Ben always believed in being original.
Okay.
Hata kama ni joke, kuna jokes zingine tulikuwa tunapiganga kitambo ati I created a character on radio called Mbuta.
Okay.
There's a guy from Kisumu trying to use that name.
Mbuta Matata.
Yes. So I created a name back in the days called Mbuta. Mbuta was very mcheshi, for lack of a better word.
Okay.
You know, Mbuta would come even to school late. Mwalimu anamuuliza, sasa Mbuta, why are you late for school? Ati baba yangu na mama yangu walikuwa wanapigana. You know. So baba yako na mama yako wakipigana inakuhusuaje kukuja late? Ati baba yangu alikuwa anachapa mama yangu na slippers yangu. Kuna ngoja maliza nipe.
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't see that part.
So those kind of jokes, you know, back in the days they would really go well with our listeners. And Ben is one guy. One other thing I also liked about him is he was a professional who was very it was more of a family man. Okay. Ben would not let you do a crazy joke or a dirty joke, because when you're on radio, you know, our cultural radios not like the ones you are back in the days.
Yeah.
Ramogi, when you put on the headphones and the link to speak, number one, you want to speak with mtu mwenye amesoma kukushinda. Okay. You want to talk to somebody mwenye mnatoshana, alafu unataka kuongea na mtu umemshinda na kila kitu. And then you have to put all these people in one basket. And then Ben always used to say, before you say anything, ujue mama yako anasikiza hii kitu. Your mom is listening.
Okay.
So utaki kumwaibisha huko.
Yeah.
Your father-in-law is listening. Mwalimu wako mwenye alikufundisha mwenye anakuangalia ni kama wewe ni mtu wa maana, you're a role model nini. So you have to bring all these attributes to yourself, then you make a character out of it. So he was a super guy.
Do you think we lack such type of men in the society nowadays? Because ukiangalia the digital platform, especially TikTok, na sometimes Facebook, you see people say things mpaka una cringe. Uko zile za yani mimi na you craziness yangu mimi bado una cringe, niko like guy.
Forget about that.
Huyu ana mzazi.
Wachana na TikTok. Kuna radio station. I don't want to mention. Inafikanga 9. Unasikia wanasema watoto usikae karibu na radio. And then they say crazy things. How do you come to a station ati hebu tuambie kuna mtu fulani alikutoa kutu ile wezi sahau.
I know the radio station. I know the radio station. I know it.
You know, I'm like,
I know it. Yeah.
So, you know, it's at the end of the day, it's purely that. Mimi naona nasikianga kawoga fulani.
Yeah, unajua wana compete na the digital platform. So for you to get people now to talk now, you have to be very controversial. Controversy sells. Yeah. And sex sells more.
No, sex is a market.
Yes. But I think the society, we need such people.
Yeah.
Yenye wanakwambia mazee, you know, we lack a lot of this. And then also most of this generation, ni wale usitu advice. We usulifanya. Wacha situfanye. Because you now being with this guy for like 9 years. Bro, I'm sure he made your growth vap. in a very short period of time you're thinking like a very different person. Unajua ile creator national theater. Watu ni vichwa mbaya, wengine wana madramu huko nyuma, wengine na mabangi, wengine na whatever. All of these people, Babakawola. Yes. And then you go and meet Ben Orochokelo.
Yes.
Then kidogo everything may change. And then it changes you to be a different person. Is this the reason why you got married?
I think, yes. I wanted to just lead a peaceful life, more family life. And one thing I thank God up to now, ni kwamba mimi na pombe hatupatani.
Mame.
Hatupatani.
Ni wanataka kuuliza kwani you started to
mimi na pombe hatupatani.
Mtu wa chai.
Mimi venye chai
original sile ya uhuru. Sile ya uhuru.
Kama iko niweke. You know the confidence ya kuingia super na kutoka na mara 5. Enda utese ugali bro. and then
sweetened.
You go to a club na watu wanapiga hizo matoto mpaka I'm like ni lazima.
Wajana nayo.
Ni lazima. Hebu weka sweetened mala hapo.
Ai bro.
Na kaugali kame. Teremusha nayo.
Na umeenda drive right.
Kabisa. So me I thank God up to now I don't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
And I lead a family life.
Okay.
Which is very peaceful for me, because I look back to when you tulitoka, back in the days, like I even mentioned the late Othuol,
Yeah.
I think mimi kama kuna kitu iliniweka kwa line sana ni wife na watoto.
People say that, and some people dispute it, that if you get a good wife, you are destined for greatness.
I think nobody's going, when you bado wamebaki sahi, they will never get good women. I am the one who took the best, the last one. The one who took the last one. So shit hapo bro. I sometimes I read your stuff. Nasoma vitabu sema huyu. Oja utafika place utakataliwa na watu wewe.
Iwezi.
Wanawake wanaweza kukukataa?
Kuoa labda, lakini
wanakukataa.
Mambo ni mengi.
Masante machache.
So you got the last good one?
I got the last good one.
From where? Where did you meet her? How did it come about?
She's I met her from the University of Nairobi. Nilikuwa napita.
Of course. Ukienda national theater. Of course. Nilikuwa nakwambia Ajo. University Nairobi ukifanya nini kumbe nikupita. Okay.
So I met her there, then we clicked, and then mimi ni mtu wa mbio. Kambe we unataka bwana mutaki trap. The rest is history. I think it's been like around 13 years in marriage now.
You've been married for 13 years.
I'm a guru.
Kwani wewe nikujua for how long wewe?
I am a senior citizen in marriage, bro. 13, bro.
Same woman.
How
many children?
3. Na wawili, wapili na watatu wanashare birthday.
Strategies.
They were like 1 year apart.
When is strategies to buy?
2017, 11th August, 2018, 11th August. So, Mungu anajaribu kuninyima twins. Mimi nani? Kalamu zangu, mahesabu, tip ndani.
When August? Unasema wa kwanza tu ndio kidogo alirokni. Wakamwambia bwana.
So it's been amazing.
I didn't know, bro. You've been married for 13
I've been married.
years. I could have said maybe 4 years, maybe.
No.
Wow. Ulimtoa kwa ile nyumba ile kumbuka pale.
Wewe wacha maneno mingi utachoma. Utachoma. Sasa unataka watu wajue na kujua vizuri. Utachoma. Mamlaka.
Okay. I just wanted to ask, well,
inakuanga hivyo.
Sikujua tutaharibu mambo.
Inakuanga hivyo.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay. So, for a few of us wenye bado wako kwa soko, umesema saizi kupata good women sahau.
Hamtapata.
Why?
The competition is too high.
Competition for?
Your life expectations that are too high.
Okay.
Yes, unajua venye tulitoka kitambo hiyo area yetu, enzi yetu. I think you need to give it to me because nilianza kuendesha gari kubwa hata mbele yako bro.
Okay, are we talking Karigari?
Of course, I'm trying to explain to you this other thing. You know, back in the days I used to drive, Kasipul Mercedes.
Oh.
Hey, Mjaluo ni Mercedes bro. So unajua sahi I think expectation ya social media imeharibu watu. There's this kuna expectation ya watu in other forms that we really can't understand.
Yeah.
You are a struggling man. Nobody wants to put up with a struggling person.
True.
Ndio mwanze from afresh.
They all want what's made.
Yes. Hii imeshakuwa nini probably napeleka gari yake kubwa kama yako. Kama hakuna gari tunaenda kupanda hapo Rembosha hatu. Tunaenda wapi?
True.
Jana nimeona jamaa ameuliza kadem tu ameuliza kwa status yake. Ati wengine wanapelekwa out na magari kubwa. Mimi wananichukua na bike. Kwani sisi ni delivery? Yeah. Watu wanaenda na magari sisi ni bike. Kwani sisi ni globe?
Oh my God.
Mi hata kama sahii Mungu aseme tu ati watu waachane wenye walioana watu waachane then waoe fresh. Mi nitarudia yule.
Is that bad?
It's that crazy bro. Sahii bro, unajua nakuhofea. But I like the way you treat your kids though.
Asante.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah. Unaniambia unaniofia na mimi mwenyewe sijiofii.
Because you don't know. Na tusema tu Yesu tu afungue tu dirisha na Mungu akuje. So utaenda mbinguni kabla uoe. Alafu utaulizwa what did you do with your youth?
Sinawaambia watoto wajipange hapo 1 2 3. Okay, what is the purpose of marriage?
Anyway, you have done it.
Kitambo it was for procreation.
Go here and multiply.
Thank you. Yes. So God's instructions. Kwa Bible kuna mahali wanasema man must marry. Wanasema tu treat your women, love your woman, women respect. But sasa kama hakuna sasa mambo ni life.
Inabidi.
Yeah.
Inabidi. It's a beautiful thing.
Conflict resolution in a marriage setup. What worked for you?
What works for me is talking.
Talk about it.
Yes.
Talk about it.
You talk about it.
Okay.
You engage yourself a little more. My wife would really be my witness today, even if she was here.
Yeah.
Sometimes we are on the highs, and the next minute I am engaging her in a sweet talk,
Okay.
So I always believe in talking.
Okay. Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Parenting 101, what has worked for you?
What has worked for me is Mungu.
Okay.
It has to be godly.
Okay.
Because we are living in crazy borrowed times.
Okay.
There are a lot of crazy content in the air. What your child consumes is very, very, very crazy. You might not know. Probably, akuna katab, akuna kasimu, amenanayo kwa bedroom. You don't know what they're watching.
True.
So you make it look a little godly. Yesterday, Juicy, on Saturday, I woke up, went with the remote, was juggling over through YouTube stuff, and then my house up wakes up and then comes to me, hey, Daddy, tunaenda church. I was like, I didn't know what to say. Yeah, but I didn't want to go. Because we have conditioned her. She's not SDA, but she's been conditioned in a way that now she thinks about church like any other thing. Every Saturday, what comes to the mind is church. Okay. So my kids, my house managers, they are more into church. So on Saturday, I went to church after a while because of my house.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So it has to be godly.
It has to be godly. If it is not godly,
don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Crazy wewe.
Yeah. The world is changing very fast.
Yeah.
A lot of movies, even cartoons we watch have a lot of subliminal messaging. You look at them, you're just like, things they see on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I'm thinking, are our children safe? Tunaingia Sodom and Gomorrah.
It's crazy. Every game is about shooting, killing.
Yes.
You know, stealing.
True story.
Hapo kwa stealing ni poa kidogo.
What do you mean?
Stealing ni poa kidogo.
What do you mean ni poa kidogo?
Ukicompare na kuua.
Oh, we are comparing sins now. We are juggling sins, Mr. Godly.
but generally, it has to be a little godly.
Okay. If you look at how you are raised and how you are raising your children, which one is better?
How I was raised was crazy.
Okay.
Mine was very crazy because number one, my mom ni kama alinigeuza mimi ndo nilikuwa msichana kwetu. I would do all the cooking, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. But imenisaidia, so I cook very well. Sometimes when I decide to cook for my kids, my family, they really enjoy my food.
Okay.
Yeah. So
do you wanna pretending you do because you're paying the bills? That is nice, like
they don't pretend. They don't pretend.
So me, I
make nice chapati.
Okay.
Bro, I'm that guy.
No, it's fine. It's okay. Okay. Umesema si amoeba, si map ya Africa, chapati round.
Round, bro.
I realized my kids wamekuwa wananidanganya that wampenda chakula zangu from a friend. Not zenye napika, where I take them out to eat. So you know I go eat something nice, then I'm like, wow, so I tell them, this food, you taste it. So mbele wangu anasema daddy ko poa. They told a friend of mine that atupelanga hoteli zingine kula vitu mbaya na tupendi. Like the first time they ate sushi. Then later saizi wamependa sushi. So it's always like that. So kids wanaweza kwa mbele yako anakuambia daddy iko sawa, lakini chini moja kwa zile hizi chapati za mzae.
Obinna tuko hapa na wewe ushaingia kwa sushi.
Kwani kulangi sushi?
Lens different aje. Sisi the mwisho ile mwisho wetu inakwanga chapo.
Oh. Okay.
Ama smoky.
Okay.
Smocha.
Acha nione baskane za round off to the nearest chapo.
Sushi. Sushi
no,
but
I
know sushi, but now.
At what?
Wait. I'm proud of myself. Okay, Susie.
You know Susie, but
moving on swiftly.
Okay. Where were we in the last topic, class?
We've discussed actually a lot of stuff.
Yeah. But our kids, me if I look at my kids and how I was raised, you know, as we were motoing, you were raised up in the village?
Yes, village.
Kumoto.
Mimi nimelelewa Yugis, bro.
Yeah.
Nimelelewa Yugis, the times nimeishi Yugis ni mingi kushinda zenye nimeishi hapa. Mimi, I collected all the certificates ushago. Zenye nimepata hapa. Birth certificate, primary, secondary,
polytechnic. Ya kanisa, ya chief. Hey. Umesema umechoma makaa. So sisi kuchota maji, kutafuta kuni, kuosha vyombo, kupika kwa meko, kufanya nini, all of those things were conditioned so much with our parents that when you're grown up we were independent enough. Unapata most millennials can cook.
Yeah.
They can survive somehow.
Absolutely.
Gen Zs are different breed. Do you know Gen Zs kuspecialize wameanza mapema? Watoto wangu nasikia, dad mimi napanguzanga tu meza.
Jurisdiction.
Ato hizi table mats. No, si utwe table mats. So watu wameanza, do you think millennials, Gen Zs and hii generation hii inaitwa Generation Alpha? Millennials, Gen Zs, Generation Alpha. Your kids, do you have any Generation Alphas?
I have no. Yes, I have one Alpha.
One Alpha and the millennial.
Yes.
If you compare the two, unaona nani kidogo survival iko juu?
I think millennials are better placed.
Okay.
Yes, millennials are better placed because we people grew up during those times, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember buying my first phone. It was a Motorola C118. it used to have it had a ringtone.
Inaitwa bumbili.
Na nilingangana.
Sile ilikuwa kama geisha.
Na ilikuwa na game moja kwa almost all the phones, snake game.
Snake sense ya.
Unazungukanga unashindwa place imejaa unakuja kuuma matako.
Okay, our generation was a scam.
I said that on a television station.
Yeah, imagine.
I said
think about it. Now when we talk condemn radio station, I said it. Ya watoto walale.
Si nimesema yangu. Sijasema ya mtu.
No, as our generation, we had very limited avenues of exposure and also being corrupt. It was limited kidogo. Yeah. Sai is everywhere. So millennials, chances of survival are better than Gen Zs.
Yeah, better.
Gen Zs also patience yao iko very slim.
Gen Z ndio watakuja kuchoma hii dunia.
Anakasirika mpaka aende.
Watachoma kila kitu. They don't care. Imagine unazalewa sahi poop na unapata kuna TikTok. What do you expect?
By the way.
Yeah, unazalewa na do TikTok.
Do you know your story, the one you said when you're calling at Ramogi from 12 noon all the way to 4?
Yeah.
After 5 minutes, I'm like, do you know Gen Z scam? Anakupiga mara moja mara bila kwambia wewe kana hiyo kazi.
That endurance is not with the Gen Z.
How many auditions did you go for?
Bro, I went
Countless.
for auditions.
Yep.
I went
set
for
books.
auditions. Where set books mara nini. Na TV stations, na TV shows. TVCs.
Unapiga kidogo, ambiwa.
But at least I'm glad I featured in a number of sitcoms in I'm allowed to mention this.
Yes.
I was
so kwa digital platform atunanga wivu.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Yeah, hizo ma TV ndo zitakuwa wivu tukiwa kwa hii TV na umention hii TV nyingine.
Yeah, so
hapa mention.
I'm glad growing up I managed to feature in TV sitcoms that were playing on NTV.
Okay.
I was starring a show that was synonymously authentic on K24.
Okay.
You know, I was the lead character like Serikali ya Bibi, if you remember.
I know Serikali ya
Yes.
Bibi.
I was glad to be in other television stations, including Citizen, the Papa Shirandula, you know. I'm one of Will Brothers' uncles. So there was Ogana, Jalas, Uwashi, and me. We are the uncles for Will Brother.
Okay.
You know, so I was glad to have featured in a number of stuff. So I think up to Malidi Mefik, I thank God.
You've lived.
I think I thank God.
You've lived. Do you feel like you've achieved everything you wanted to achieve? Okay. Apart from the politics side, so hapa tu kwanza as a thespian.
For me, I think I've lived my life. I've traveled the world. I've seen a few stuff, and I don't regret about anything.
Okay.
And I want to also take this opportunity to thank every person who has been very significant in my life.
Okay.
Every friend, every character, you know, people who have supported me in any way. I know a number of them.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm very grateful.
Okay.
Because I have seen it all. So many people have loved would have loved to be who I am. I might not be a very big person, but to my level, I think I have seen it.
Okay.
At my age, unajua unasemanga kwa Kijaluo iroma chaka. You know, if you reach a point to reach a point where now somebody could give a child and name the child after you. You know, so me, I've seen that. I've seen kids named Ajo Mbuta.
Oh wow!
For what I do back, bro, I started that long time ago. You know, from Siaya to Mombasa to Kisumu, kids have been named Ajo Mbuta.
Oh wow!
Shops, pikipiki zimechorwa hapo nyuma.
Ajo Mbuta.
To graffiti nini.
Nice.
So I thank God.
Okay. Oh wow! That is Ajo Mbuta for you. Now we are finished with the part for the comedy part, the character part, the brand part, and everything. Now we are transitioning into the politics side. In case you didn't know, this gentleman was also in Kasipul for the by-election. We're going to be talking about that. And also in 2022, ukaacha kazi, ukasema unaingia kwa politics. We're going to be talking about that. What is happening in Kasipul? Asema kuna hivyo sova nimerekodi saa hizi. Let me play it so that usikie. Alafu Davido tafuta ile nini ya uniwekee standby. High soap. 3 2 1.
Anjo gyokita gi lweny. En lweny koni. Hey. Yawa kaka tini yawa. Giketa gi lweny.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about that one. I said that is the voice of Boy Idwere when he was complaining that people are just putting him in war. He's war this side, well, he's a very small boy. They're fighting him. He doesn't know why. There's a Otete factor. There's Manny Bior. There was Ajo Mbuta. You're still on there?
Bro, I stopped that.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about that one as well. Let's find out what is happening in Kasipul and what is the politics around Homa Bay. Mbona hii nenda hivi? Jana nimeona... Okay, no, let's talk about it when I come back. Okay, let's not talk about it now. But for now, I want to let you know that if you want to invest in property, the only place to go for legitimate property, high-soap properties. They have a very beautiful property in Kitengela that you can get to jump on. Check this out.
So guys, we are in Kitengela and we are starting something very beautiful, something that we've not done before. Look at it. We are selling a project that has got an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a beautiful school next to us, and just look behind me. We have a beautiful clubhouse. What we've done is we are still on the ground. Look at the kind of houses that our customers have built. Yeah, wonderful houses. This is a new customer building, and about 85% of clients have built. Just imagine that 2.49 can give you a gated community with a clubhouse and a school already operating within the community, and the beacons are clear. Come on a piece of this. What will you be waiting for at only 2.49? And this can only be from high-soap properties, culture of trust. This is called Palm Ridge by high-soap properties, and it's wonderful. God bless you.
Wow, are your walls looking plain and uninspired? Transform your space with premium wall panels, elegant marble PVC with stunning backlighting, and modern floating TV stands. All designed to give your home a luxurious, timeless finish. At Mr. Frames Kenya, we offer top quality designs at unbeatable prices. Whether you're going to a classic or modern look, we've got the perfect solution for your home or office. Call or WhatsApp us today on 0705 759 102 or connect with us on social media. Mr. Frames Kenya. Mr. Frames Kenya, where style meets affordability.
Able to find out. What's the problem?
You look like a Luo man. Are you a
Omero Nyango, are you Luo?
Because I'm a Luo.
That's why.
Simeji. Angoma gijo Luo.
No, penda lakini this just...
Shida ni nini na Wajaluo?
Okay, Wajaluo, like, si lazima ukae Mjaluo. Yeah, that's it. You have a kid?
I have a family. That's why I wanted a side chick.
When you smile. So, do you have kids?
I have one.
Hey, Nyabura, oka hahaeni. What's the problem? Nini?
Now, wow, I beg.
What's the problem?
I beg. I beg.
Obinna, in this life, we don't run away from responsibility. You are the living. So
That's
if
true.
my kid
would make me lose something, I'd rather lose that thing.
Yeah, true.
Than my child.
Yeah, because siwezi taka kushindania attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to Obinna Show Live. We're having a conversation with Ajo Mbuta. Yes, the gentleman that you've known on your screens. And now he's a politician. Yeah, I didn't know he was married for 13 years. That one has come as a shocker to me. I'm like, okay. Korir, unawalini. Your mates, 13. Mpaka nyo. Korir na mitu kwa No, Korir anishindi watoto. Korir, uko na watoto ngapi? Wenye anajua ni watatu. Wenye ajui ndio. But you know, it is very true, Ajo, by the way. We have a lot of men who don't even know that they have kids.
Yeah.
Because the mothers don't know who the real father of the child is. So, mimi sina mtoto, kumbe aliekelea Ajo.
Kuna mtu alikuwa tu flamboyant mahali tu. Akasahau. It happens.
Kuna Ajo mahali alikuwa akasema, "Huyu Ajo anakaa kwa responsible father." Na Ajo pia alipita hapa akasema, "Ajo, unajua niko na nini?" Ajo akasema, "Sawa." Sasa Obinna ako tu kutua na patrol tu, kumbe Ajo ndiye anamlelea mtoto, nasema, "Mimi sinanga mtoto."
It's crazy.
Yeah, Korir, mbona mtafute? Davido kuna mtoi? Davido una mtoi? No. Kat, hata wakuwekelewa. Haujawahi hata singiziwa.
Vitu zako unafanyia nini bro?
Okay. Wow.
Kama radio yake, I meant radio, TV, vitu zake. Inakuanga hivyo.
Mambo ni most. So Ajo, you are doing very well on the media space. And then at some point you decided to get into politics. That's 2022?
2022.
I understand you resigned.
Officially.
Aungeomba to leave?
No, number one, I felt like I had done kazi yangu vizuri, and I needed to do something new for myself.
Yeah.
I needed something that challenges me.
Okay.
Waking up to doing something that is new and fresh, you know. My friend on Citizen Radio, Zazi William Tuva, used to say, "Come down."
Yes.
So I felt like I needed to do something a little challenging.
Okay.
Yes, not just waking up to doing come down.
Okay, and that was politics.
Politics just came along the way. I am into businesses right now.
Okay.
I still do media consultancy.
Okay.
But I run my own firm called Snow Media. I'm into media space buying. I do billboards. I do all manner of stuff.
Okay.
The only thing that I don't do is this online, you know. I still do consultancy with the voiceovers and all that.
Okay.
But then again, politics was just one of the things I wanted to do along the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 2022 was the perfect time.
2022 was a perfect time, and back then, you know, people would not really believe when we say the truth now.
Okay.
The little Ngondowere had lost traction on the ground.
Okay.
And people never loved him for his style of politics. Even some of the members of parliament back then didn't really love the little Ngondowere. I don't want to mention names, but mostly all of them. You know,
from the Luanyans side?
From Homa Bay, to be specific. Aish. People never loved Ngondowere, including Kaluma.
Serious?
I'm telling you. There are people who would even fight, you know, exchange words. And then Ngondowere had even hinted vying for chairmanship for ODM in the entire county. Kaluma wanted that same seat, you know.
If Ngondowere was not as popular as you're saying, then how did he become MP?
Gladys Wanga.
What did she do?
Gladys Wanga, I think on the one hand I would want to side with Gladys Wanga, and then on the other hand I would not want to be with her.
Yeah.
So back in the days, when Gladys was just, by the way, I voted for her like, personally I voted in Gladys Wanga like all the times she's been vice.
Okay.
So she's somebody who I think I've worked for, you know. So back in the days when Gladys had hinted being a governor, all the members of parliament from Homa Bay had rebelled against her. These things are in the public domain from all the from all the sub-counties. She was enjoying a super rebellion from all the members of parliament.
Walitaka baki women rep.
Hawakuwa wanamtaka kuwa governor. When Awiti was just finishing. CP. Majama wego. So they had other interests, because they were looking at Gladys Wanga to be this, huyu msichana. Huyu msichana. You know, there were people like Millie Odhiambo who could become governor, you know. Even Kaluma himself could even become governor, you know.
But they didn't want.
It's not that they didn't want. Some of them didn't have the charisma to become that. So back in the days when all the members of parliament from Homa Bay had rebelled against Gladys Wanga, the only person who supported Gladys Wanga to the core was the late Ngondowere.
Okay.
And he has gone on record saying in other quarters, in the social media or whatever, Dunia imenena. So Ngondowere from nowhere came up, and then he was rearranging how the governors would be placed in the entire Nyanza region. Akasema Kisumu, dunia imenena, Anyang' Nyong'o, professor. Migori, dunia imenena, Ochilo, Ayako Chelbioke, governor. Siaya, akasema James Orengo. And the mighty Homa Bay County, Gladys Wanga. So when he stood with that nonsense, he pushed that nonsense, he pushed that scenario until it became a ring. It became sense.
Okay.
You know? So when it was time in 2022, guys were going to the ballot, and I remember me and him, we were always neck to neck after Odowe they had pedaled out.
Okay.
You know? So there was just me and Ongondowere.
Oh.
But then Ongondowere was also enjoying a small rebellion from the members of parliament. Some of them even supported me financially.
Okay.
Unaona? Akasema huyu sisi hatutaki huyu jamaa, wewe ingia utoe huyu jamaa. So I was trending well.
Okay.
Mpaka kwetu ikashindikana, tukapelekwa consensus ikashindikana. And then when now the brokerage was done, the late Raila Amolo Odinga, the enigma himself, but you know Raila is not even dead. Raila is still alive. Raila yuko.
Wapi?
Bro, Raila yuko man.
Wapi?
Raila yuko. Anatesa watu hii dunia. Na niliota Raila ameenda mbinguni, amewekwa hell. Malaika mwenye amemweka hell akaambiwa, we, unajua mtu ameweka hell ni nani? Mbio, jana si ametolewa akapelekwa karibu na nini? Malaika Gabriel. Anarudi. So wait. That is story for another day.
Unasikia kitu nasema?
That is story for another day. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Let me tell you. Ilishindikana mpaka sasa ikabidi brokerage ifanywe na Raila. Unaona? At that point, Gladys Wanga was also struggling with how to become governor for Homa Bay.
Okay.
And then Raila kasema, we, Gladys ndio kwe governor, Magwanga lazima kwe hapa. Because Magwanga was loved. Ochieng was loved to the core.
Was ama still is?
It still is.
So Magwanga was vying for?
Magwanga was also vying for the governor seat.
Okay.
And it was like the most preferred candidate for Homa Bay County. And then now came John Mbadi. So those two people were highly ranked than Gladys.
Oh, wow.
No.
By the people or by the party?
By the people. The people were both loved by the party and by the people. The two people.
Then how did Gladys Wanga become the governor?
So Raila calls Gladys, puts her on a table, and then when I discuss, sasa wewe ndio ukwe governor, tuite Joseph Oyugi Magwanga, akuje kwa hii system yako. Akaambiwa, and this is how it's going to work. Na huku kwetu watu wanasikiza ODM. The entire Luo region the ODM. So for you to become governor, work with Joseph Oyugi Magwanga.
Mbadi out.
Mbadi out. Mbadi had been cornered, akaitwa, akaambiwa sasa wewe utakupatia kitu kingine. Akarudishwa huko nyuma, akapewa nomination as a member of parliament.
Okay.
And so when Gladys Wanga had brokered that deal on the table with Raila and now Joseph Oyugi, he only requested for one favor. Akambia, baba, I'm grateful umenipatia kitu ya maana. I will do it like you want. But naomba unipatie tu mtu moja. He has been with me through thick and thin. And that was the truth. So it is big. Ongondowere became a member of parliament because of Gladys Wanga.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So Wanga ali reward loyalty.
Wanga alim reward kabisa. Yeah, and that place, on that alone, I give it to her.
Okay. Okay.
She's somebody who stands by friendship, and when it is true friendship,
Akusahau. Okay.
So she fought for Ongondowere until Ongondowere became a member of parliament.
Okay.
You know,
through ODM.
Through ODM. And then back in the days, because a number of guys believed in me, I said, okay, if that is what you have decided, mimi nitaenda independent. Nilikimbia kwa hiyo kitu bro. Nilipiga hiyo campaign bro. It made a lot of sense to me until at some point I just realized how watu kuna to last ingredient wanawekanga. Kamchuzi tu ya mwisho wanawekanga. And that is how I became number 2. I lost that seat to Ongondowere.
What were the opinion polls saying?
Opinion polls for Ongondowere were not that accurate, were not that tight.
Okay. Because
the last one, I remember, we were neck to neck with him.
Okay.
You know? Because I was coming with 2 major wards who were supporting me big time. West Kasipul and West Kamagak, which is in Oyugi's town. Where I'm born and bred.
Okay.
You know? Na wenye Ongondowere aliwapiga sijui akawakata nini wengine wakasema sasa we not supporting you. We have camped to Ajo's camp.
Anapiga wapi?
Ongondowere used to, I don't know, he used to just use goons. Watu walikuwa wanapigwa huko bro.
Kwa nini?
Kuna siku wamenikona kwa matanga ingine.
Wewe, hiyo 2022?
Eh. Koti nilivaa bado yuko police station mpaka sasa hivi. Nilienda Janelle collection nikanunua koti ya 50,000 bro. Bado niko na longi. Lakini koti yenyewe iko kwa police station.
Ni evidence.
Bro, nilifika chini ya kitanda, by the time natoka nje navua koti napata iko na malines, imechorwa imekatwa. Tuko kwa matanga, watu wangu walipigwa kwa hiyo matanga, nikatibu watu 3 wa ICU. Bro, politics is not for the faint hearted. Una tuwe mship.
We talk about the violence in Kasipul. Hiyo kama topic, that's a sub topic.
Hiyo topic imeisha.
Haijaisha kwa sababu hata juzi tena umefanyiwa the same kwa hii by election, but Ajo move with me. Usinajua venye play wine andikwa.
Na wewe si
unataka kukarakta
si control vizuri pia wewe.
Wewe waacha, wewe unakimbia. No wonder ulikuwa unapigwa. Turudi hapa kwa 2022 this race. So kwa ground you have 2 main wards that are with you.
Yes. Major.
Yeye
akona moja which is divided. Because where it comes from, it comes from a place called Central Kasipul, which of course commands a higher vote population.
Okay.
Around 16,000 votes. Okay. But of the 16,000 votes, 5,000 come from where from like his belt.
Okay.
You know, there is the Kachin area where it comes from, and there is the North Kamagak. Okay. If you know Kosele, Sai, Aramo, all the way to, you know, it borders with East Kamagak, where Manibio comes from, na huko nyuma, side za Pondo.
Okay.
You know, So it's like a larger region that commands like the highest number of votes.
Okay.
But now he was only entitled to 5 from his belt. But these other 10, 11 is not guaranteed for him.
Why?
They are always swing votes, as far as I know.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Okay.
So as far as our 2022 elections were concerned, I think, but you know, at the end of the day, I must also say this: whoever gets to the finish line is the guy. So hata kama ulikuwa mzuri hapa chini aje, sijui ulikuwa unasikika, unapendwa nini, that is nonsense, bro. Conversion is politics. You know? That point, returning officer anasema, the winner is Ajo Mbuta. That is the guy who takes. That is what matters. So hata kama ulikuwa unapendwa nini, all that is water under the bridge, bro.
Okay.
And by the time returning officer anakuongelesha, lazima utii. Ile kitu inabaki hapo ni court. Wende ushike appeal. Appeal pia ni karatasi, bro. Inafikanga place ingine unafanyanga hivi ukiendanga.
So umekimbiza huyu jamaa mpaka mwisho.
Mpaka mwisho.
Uko na hope unaenda kuwin.
Yes.
You knew you were winning.
I was winning.
Umeshaona
hata hao ukiwauliza, even if you ask Gladys Wanga today,
yeah,
she knows.
Ajo had taken this
she
thing.
She knows.
Kidogo.
She knows.
Waka finesse.
Yes. Nado Ngono even called me. Akasema, "What Mumbo, wewe ulikuwa mjanja." Yeah. But nile tu haikuwa yako. So wewe kuja ODM tufanye kazi pamoja, nikimaliza hii I'll see what to do.
For real?
Yes, he's the one who even he invited me back to ODM, nini, nikaenda nikajiandikisha tena because you know, ukikimbia, ukiran independent lazima uresign.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, ulilipia 250,000.
Bro, 250,000 plus lazima ulipe, what is it called? Membership, okay, which is life membership. It's always 20,000.
Oh,
20K.
Okay.
Alafu of course lazima uangalie vijana. So hiyo siku ya kufanya hiyo mambo, kama una kama 1,300 hivi, kaa home.
Wachana nayo.
Kaa home.
Kaa nyumbani.
Yeah.
Okay. If you look at 2022, that alone, yes, before tukuje kwa hii juzi, yes, do you think it was worth it for you to? For
me, it was worth it because I learned the ropes.
Okay.
For on the way to become a member of parliament, he had to run like 4 times. Hii alipata ilikuwa ni ya 4. Alikimbia akashindwa na Magwanga, akakimbia akashindwa na Magwanga tena, kabla hiyo akashindwa sijui na nani, akaenda independent, akakuja na tip, akakuja na sijui party gapi. Ongondo Were pia aliona mambo huko.
Pia ameona?
Aliona mambo.
For someone to successfully run for an MP like you did, what's the budget approximately?
Kama uko kwa locality like constituencies za nyumbani,
yeah,
ujiami na kama 50 million. Yes. 50 million because I remember and every single day you wake up ushago na watu wapate uko home, utapata watu wako. So kabla utoke home utakuwa na 100,000.
Wow.
Yes. Na you go to do an event, unapanga ile nitapatia 50K, ile nipatie 50K. By the time unafika hapo unapata hii imekula so. Hii nyingine imekula so. Ulikuwa umezipanga 4. So minimum daily kama 1,400.
So daily around 400K.
400,000.
So this goes on for how long?
It campaigns are always run between 6 months to 9 months.
Monday to Monday.
Bro, kwani kuna siku zingine hazikuangi kwa calendar?
Si kuna ka off day unachika sema hey guys me Friday.
Politics hainanga off day. You have to endure it all, bro. Ukilala ukiamka ni politics.
Posters, t-shirts.
Posters in call them merchandise. Utoe kofia, utoe reflector jackets, nini na branding. Hiyo yenyewe, if you do a good detailed one, the least you can spend ni kama 10 million. If you really want to win and you want to You want to market
You want to be
yourself.
seen.
Yes, you want to be seen. For
Visibility.
that visibility.
About 10 million.
You know, it also creates some emotional attachment. You know,
The more they see you,
yes,
they see you are gonna, okay.
So watu pikipiki wote lazima uadon to your.
Na ule mwingine pia anakuja na pea zao.
So ni competition. So give and take. Give and take.
So branding basically around 10 million.
Yes.
Aya. Magari
kama uko na gari zako, it becomes cheaper because you only fuel them.
Okay.
But if you're hiring a Prado, daily it will cost you around 15k. Fuel it could cost 5k. Derea kule kama 15. No. So gari moja in between 20 and 25,000 per day. And probably you have like even
kuna yako, kuna ya media team,
let's say
kuna security, let's say 4
of them. So magari peke yake 100,000 shillings per day.
Hey, okay, 100k
and
per
if
day.
you ever stop by anywhere to take lunch na crew yako, the least you can spend is 50k.
Why 50k?
Si lunch, nini? Bro.
Unakula sushi.
si pale kuku moja ni kama 2,000. Unaona? Uweke kama kuku 10. Hiyo 20k. Aya. Si kuku ni 2,000.
Ushago? Kuku moja.
Bro. Wewe unakulanga kuku wapi wewe? Kama kuku iko hai sahi, kuku iko hai ndio 1,500.
By the way, 2k.
So kuku moja ni 2k. Uweke kuku 10. Aya. Kuna wenye wakulange kuku.
Hawa ngule kwao bwana.
Sasa ungangane na nyama kama kilo 5 tena. Mara greens, mara nini, mara drinks.
Na pia kuna wale mastranger pia wanaingia jate
wako na kuna unakaa tu kwa restaurant fulani, mnataka kukula, mtu anakuambia bosi yenyewe, unajua kusema tu kweli, mimi kichwa iko wazi. Lete. By the time leta moja unashtuka zimejaza kwa hizo mameza. So the least you can spend ukidrop by kukula lunch na mse ni 50
food. So 100k transport. 400k daily. Hisa ni zile zingine tu miscellaneous.
Hizo ni ya wananchi. Hizo ni pesa ya wananchi.
So tukieka tu miscellaneous na transport na chakula in a day unatumia 550,000.
Bro, for you to put up a very detailed campaign daily, that is what you need. Na siku hizo watu wachukuangi 50. Ukipata watu 50 wanakuambia bwana wewe umeisha bwana. Wewe wezi, wewe pengine uende kwa chairman wa cattle dip.
But don't you think we are being conditioned so badly? Like
politics imefanya.
For you to tell us you want to help us, you have to pay us.
Of course. But the presidency ilicreatiwa na watu kitambo. So we have to follow the line. We have to just play into the script. Kama hii yako tunafuata sasa. You have to follow the script. Na kama mtu anapeana 1,000 na wewe unapeana 200.
1,000
na wewe unapeana 100.
1,000 ni unapea nani?
Si kila mtu. Juzi ODM waleta some teachers. Walimu wote wa constituency wakawekwa pamoja, wakaongeleshwa vizuri. Kila mama mwalimu alikuwa anatoka na 3,000. Mwanaume anatoka na 2,000. Na wewe unangangana na kampeni ya 100 huko chini, bro. Utakaa chap. Siasa ni crazy. Siasa is crazy, bro.
When you did not get the seat, did you feel betrayed by your people?
I didn't feel betrayed because I understood. Number one, for me, it was a learning experience.
Okay.
But it was an expensive learning experience.
Yeah.
You know, very, very expensive.
Stress, depression.
The beauty about myself is that I have a thick skin. Okay. So at least I knew what I was getting myself into.
Okay.
So nilikuwa nimeamua, this is the way. Let us adjust.
Okay.
Yes. And adjust immediately.
Ongondowere took it.
Of course.
Did he deliver to the people?
Not very much.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, his style of leadership, to me, if you ask me, was not really really okay for me because it was more of a divide and rule. Kama uimbi nyimbo zake, you don't get likes of bursary, you don't get...
Kuimba nyimbo, what do you mean kuimba nyimbo?
Of course, ni kumwimba tu. Kumwimba tu. If you
like
can't,
worshiping?
Yes, you can't worship him, you can't get anything.
Oh.
Yes. Na kama unamkashifu, pengine they would even set goons on you, you go to their function, utakatwa. No. So it was not, me if you ask me, he was not a good leader. He's late though, he's not going to get the right of reply, but he was not a good leader.
But he was your MP?
He was our MP. So the beauty about that thing, see I told you it's conversion. How mwenye namalizanga huko ndio huyo. So huyo mwenye yuko ndio mnang'ang'ana naye.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Aya. So he was assassinated. There's been a lot of theories around it.
I really felt bad that he died in that manner. One of the guys who was really touched by his death. And when I got the information that he had been assassinated, I already gotten home. I drove back into the city very fast. Because at the end of the day, even back in the days, death is something that would even bring people together.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to stand with the family, stand with the people of Kasipul, and also to show solidarity. Okay. You know, to as much as he was a bad person, a bad leader per se, I don't know I don't know who did that act. But if it could be uncovered for us, is one person I would really like to know. The person who shot him, and probably the person who sent the person who shot him.
The intention behind it.
Yes, and the intention. Why?
Because if that could happen to a leader, it shows us how our security is bad.
And I remember when we were at the Nairobi hospital, guys came there, the security apparatus, the NIS, name them. And the thing, even Omolo was there. The thing, even I heard P.S. Omolo saying is that if a leader can die in this manner, it means that we are not safe.
That's true.
So we have to make sure that our people are safe.
Yeah, I've seen even the people are celebrating his death, and I'm like, use it as a dipstick.
Yeah.
If that's a leader who has security provided by the state, can be killed like that, what of you and I who sisi tukipata security ni bouncer kimutu kimefura hapo?
Sisi ni Mungu tu.
Wallahi.
Sisi ni Mungu. Me sometimes I walk naendanga mpaka huko Kikomba. Me sometimes I'm one guy, by the way, I thank God niko na gari kwa parking.
Yeah.
But sometimes na wachanga tu gari natumianga mat. Yes.
That's interesting.
Aye.
Because of why? Gari imekuchokesha?
No, well, that is one thing, but another thing, I just want to be in sasa hii ndio naonganga solidarity na wananchi. You know, iko tu hapo, but I can tumie mat. You know, or sometimes I come to town, I leave it for a guy, one of my guys, utaleta gari home. I do my errands, nini, naingia kwa mat, chwap, home. Rainbow shirt.
I want to make it very clear, he is not part of the Luo society. Huyu ni Mluya wa Nambare. Oh wow, that's interesting. Atunacha tu gari hivyo.
Yes.
Ati utaleta gari nyumbani wacha nipande mat.
Nice. Let me just go.
Okay. That's very interesting.
So this country should be very safe for anything and anybody to thrive.
Yeah, true. But at the moment, kidogo tricky.
Yeah.
Aya, then we saw you again
Yes.
make a comeback for the by-elections.
Yes.
Why? Why did you go back?
Like they say always, once a soldier, always a soldier.
Okay.
When we had buried him, looking at the terrain and where we were, the most approachable and most preferred person to take after him was me.
Okay.
Yes.
And then what happened?
And then what happened is now another water under the bridge. Lazima tukubali pia hiyo.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we were campaigning for nominations, everything was just okay. And everybody knew everybody knew Ajo Mbuta was going to be the next member of parliament. Under ODM.
Okay.
Because as it stands, when you tulienda now wote kwa nomination, I was the most senior person, the most experienced person, the only guy who can articulate ODM issues,
yeah.
The only person who can champion the issues for people from Kasipul, you know, and the only person who has the charisma to stand it all. So I was the best person. And then, be it as it may, there were other quarters, other interests, special interests, you know. There were a lot of vested interests from Homa Bay County.
Okay.
The reason why they wanted Boyd Were to be nominated, I still don't understand.
So he didn't want?
He's not a politician. He has never been a politician.
What was he doing before?
He's a guy who used to, I hear he used to work at KRA.
Okay.
You know. So whoever came up with that idea for Boyd, I think, number one, he doesn't, or rather they don't have the interest of the people of Kasipul at heart.
Okay.
You know. Because if anything, somebody were telling us, oh, we have to wipe their tears because his father died. And then I told them, if it is a matter of wiping people's tears, then you should start with me.
Why?
My father also died.
Your father died?
I lost my father, just like he lost his father. So death is death. Okay. And if anything is to go by, my father died the first. So kama ni kupanguza machozi ya mtu mwenye baba yake amekufa, wangeanza na yangu. You know, I told them. So they're saying, oh, Ajo, you know, throwing awards at us. No, I'm saying sensible things that they're supposed to be said.
Unipanguze machozi kwanza.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
You know. But one thing I must also say is that the people who have interest with him, maybe one day we'll get to know the motives. You know the way you wake me up and I know the borders from Kasipul. Usually you will host nani hapa, this member of parliament from Kisii.
Yeah.
Kibagendi.
Yeah.
Kibagendi is my neighbor. His constituency stretches to my constituency. In fact, where his constituency ends,
yeah.
After Mosocho, I even heard him saying here.
Yeah.
You know, inatoka from sijui Malikona street lights mpaka Oyugis.
Do you know, Juicy, we were coming from Migori at night, yeah. Because I finished my show. I had another show in Embu.
Yeah.
So I left the club at 2:30 at night and I was driving to Nairobi. We passed a town, inaitwa ile town, just before Kisii.
Rongo.
Not Rongo, it has a Kisii name.
From Migori?
Yeah, so from Migori we are coming towards Kisii.
Suneka.
Ilikuwa Suneka. Ikona, this is where I saw it.
Yes.
Bro, it had street lights better than Nairobi.
Of course.
Kwa barabara, it's a 2-lane road. Kuna hii side na kuna hii side. Munaenda munapita roundabout, munaendelea. We drove it for like 3 to maybe 5 kilometers.
Towards Kisii town.
Towards Kisii town. Yes. Is it Suneka or which one? Na iko
there is Suneka Tabaka, and then towards ukiingia Kisii,
yes.
From that end, there are nice street lights.
That one, kulikuwa na street lights all the way. And I'm like, who is the MP for this area? I'm like, in national government?
Sasa street lights, the Oyugis zilizima 2023.
Why?
You're asking me why? Probably, I don't know.
Oyugis is part of Homa Bay.
Oyugis is Homa Bay. Oyugis, the GDP in Oyugis town is one of the strongest in Homa Bay County.
It's what makes money for Homa Bay?
Yes, followed by Ndewa.
Okay.
Even Homa Bay town doesn't produce a lot of money the way Oyugis and Ndewa does. You know?
Why that is? Why is the street lights?
I don't know.
Whoever the MP for that town is, I don't know. Nimesahau. Maybe ni Suneka or whatever.
That is Kibagendi. He was here.
It's Kibagendi?
Yes.
Bro, those street lights, maka nikambi waseni kutukua mimi na Kevo, na Omosh, na Bethel kwa gani nikambi, hizi street lights ni better than Nairobi. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
So that one needs to be translated to Nairobi and also your area.
You know, if our local constituencies would find good leaders like me, we'd be in Singapore today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa, Mr. Ruto.
Yeah, we'll be in Singapore. You know, I'll do it better than Ruto.
Yeah.
You know, back in the days, and this is in the public domain, it is in history.
Yeah.
The blueprint that Singapore is using was drafted by the late Omboya.
But I had that story.
Yes. And that is the exact same blueprint that this country was supposed to implement.
Then what happened?
2027 today, what are we grappling with? Corruption, misplaced priorities, a leader coming in after a leader, and then the things the other leader was doing turns to be white elephants. It's crazy, bro.
Do that.
It's crazy. I'm telling you, one of the things I'm very passionate about Oyugis Town. Today in Oyugis Town, be it as it may, there are no sewer lines. Katikati ya town, mtu bado ananga ile chuo ya ushago. Ile
Boo.
Na hii crew ni kama hao wote. Hii crew ni hao tu.
No, we empower people from the villages.
No. I'm glad with what you're bringing to Obinna TV Studios. You're empowering your people.
You just know that Obinna TV Studios is a no outside defecation area. Onge pieloko.
Onge piele pap. So I used to tell my people.
Yeah.
If Oyugis has no steady water supply.
Okay.
You know, Oyugis is one place that should be a 24-hour economy system. The only people who keep Oyugis busy is watu wa boda na wale watu wetu wa club kidogo.
Yeah.
But well, there are two, 3 hotels you would go any time of the day or of the night. Na utapata food. But Oyugis should be secure, should be elevated to the level that it should be. Bro, do you know Oyugis?
I've passed through Oyugis a couple of times. Nikienda huko kina Manibior, and I met a lot of bro na watu.
Mimi nimezaliwa Oyugis, I can walk nikifunga macho hivi na nijue mali naenda.
Bro, watu wako Oyugis. There's a lot of people there. But when I ignore.
Oyugis hii wako na Somali community wamekuja hapo wengi. You know, I still believe that we have not given them the best platform to do business. Our locals, people wenye wanajituma, I know them. Watu wenye wako kwa mavios wanafanya kazi, they need to be defended and supported. Wale wa mama wakuuza mboga pale tao chini pale ndani, you know, na ni watu wananijua hivi na jina zangu zote 3. Bro, Oyugis has potentials, and so I strongly believe kama tungetaka constituency ya Kasipul grow, we could have given Kasipul a right leader who is Ajo Mbuta. Hao wengine wenye naona ni punda, farasi ilikuwa ni mimi bro. Na mimi venye walifanya hii ukarabati yao, let me tell you Obinna, probably you don't know. Siku ya nomination ya ODM, Special Forces from Homa Bay County wali hire 150 pro boxes na goons nani. So what these people would do, they'd go to a polling station, wachukue zile votes zimepigwa, wazitoe, waweke kwa bag, waende nazo na waweke zingine zenye zimemakiwa board wele.
Bro, 150 pro boxes.
Bro,
who was counting?
Bro, wait, stop asking me those kind of questions.
But it's true. Who was counting? No, you have to just be. You have to be able
credible
to legitimize
information,
your
bro.
claim.
If you're a leader,
150 pro boxes.
Mtu mwenye anaingia kwa category ya politics kama mimi, lazima vote aerial.
So you're being told.
Sick, bro. NIS lazima ifanye kazi, bro. We know this is going to happen. This is going to happen.
So when they were attacking you, where were you that day?
Mimi, nikienda kuvote, one of my polling stations called Dole, I had somebody, you know the way you go to vote somewhere, alafu natuma watu wako in advance, so wanasikiza tu maneno nini. So guys were making phone calls. Ajo amekuja kuvote. Unaona? Then watu wangu wakaniambia in advance, we, kuna watu wanapiga simu ati umetoka nje kuvote. And the thing that was supposed to happen was to block Ajo by all means. Block Ajo, block.
You are the threat.
Bro. Kama Ngondowere ndio ulimpatia pressure. Wengine ni punda. Farasi ilikuwa ni Ajo Mbuta. Go and do your background search. Fanya due diligence. Ajo ametoka kuvote. Saa hiyo tu nikitoka. Naona probox 4 zimepita zikienda huko juu Nyang'yala. Then I told my guys, bro, this is the time. Let's discharge. It's not a matter of life and death. Tukatoka nikaenda. Hiyo time nimeenda hivyo, these are the candidate we were vying with called Newton. It was coming from one of the far end of my ward, going back into town. Alafu akaona probox wengi zinakam, akaingia kwa hospitali yake. Yes, some hospital around there. So mimi nikaenda hivi, yeye akaingia hivi, yeye ndiye akapatikana. Goons walikata magari bro. Magari za huyu jamaa zilikatwa. Ushaona gari imepark lakini ili roll mahali ikaletwa hapa. Wakaingia hosi wakapiga hizo mpaka wenye waliwekewa damu na maji walichomoa.
Kiwoye.
Bro, I was the first to concede because I understand politics. I wrote on my Facebook page, nikasema mimi I know I will one day become a leader. But hii sio yangu.
Kaini nayo.
But
okay, how goons hao watu kutoka hapo?
Goons wakishalipwa ni hiyo, nani 1,000 tu.
How do you go and destroy a hospital?
That is the big question. You should ask your
like they're supposed to draw a hard line. There are some places.
Bro, liza hii timu yako.
But hii timu yako hajataka hospitali.
Pengine they will give you more credible answers. Me, I don't know how to answer you because I don't know mwenye ako na akili timamu anaenda kuataka hospitali. Kitambo hata kama mtu alikuwa anakimbizwa na polisi na akaingia shule na hosi, atangojewa mpaka atoke ndiye ashikwe huko nje. That is how we were brought up. The millennials we are. Bro, the type of thuggery na goonship niliona huko, but me, I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
What do you mean you're used to it?
Because ukishapigwa mara ya kwanza si lazima ugutuke.
So ile ya matanga?
Ile ya matanga ilikuwa karibu nikuve bro.
They physically beat you up?
Though they didn't, because you know, Obinna, let me tell you, ukiamua kuingia kwa politics, lazima ukue unataka kufanya hiyo siasa. Na politics mwenye anaelewa lazima ukue na buffers kama ngapi. Kuna tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Watu wangu wenye waliumia sana ni tier 1. Tier 1 probably ni watu wangu wenye wanakuanga not close to me, but we always work as a team.
Okay.
Unaona? Then tier 2 wana coordinate na tier 1 na huko tier 3. That's how I always panga my security. So ukivuka hii tier 2, tier 3 ni kudischarge. So by the time they were coming to tier 2, they already discharged me kama mkubwa nini nikaenda nikawekwa kwa safety, wakatoka wakadischarge. But at the end of the day, one of my guys almost died, called Apoyo. Mrefu.
If all of these things are happening, then koti yako iliraruka aje?
Bro, sasa unajua ukiwa kwa mbio umegadiwa, but some strange people with long hands
inafika
kisu bro, kisu. Do you know, mimi kidogo ningekuwa nishakuwa marehemu, but like we say, Raul thought attack, mjinga kufangi ovyo ovyo. So the stupid me is still living on. I will still be here with you on this Obinna TV show. Kupiga stories za watu wengi. Bro, politics is dirty as it may be.
So for this by-election ya juzi, when we saw the cars wakasema gari zako, so hizo hazikuwa zako.
Mimi ni politician mwenye ako sharp. And I told that guy in Newton when I was running in 2022. Nikamwambia bro, leo naniangalia ukisimama kwa umbali huko. Kesho you will have interest to run in this constituency and you will feel the heat. So you can laugh at me today because you don't understand.
And you felt the heat.
You will, I'm telling you. Na yeye alikuja na hiyo mahanjam yote akijua sasa yeye ndiye atapata nini. Nikamwambia bro, you don't know. You don't know.
Newton pia ameconcede.
Sasa bro, kama mtu ashapewa certificate ya ODM.
No, see now you run independent.
He didn't run.
So amewachana nayo.
Amewachana nayo, but he's supporting other opponents.
Okay. So where we may step down. So in 2027, are we seeing you back?
Asubuhi na mapema. I've made money for that. Asubuhi na mapema bro. Asubuhi na mapema.
For real?
Yeah.
Same constituency?
Bro, same constituency, same place, same time.
You do realize you gotta meet the same 150 pro boxes.
Bro, haina shida.
Utakuwa na zako
parallel.
parallel.
Let me tell you, once bitten, twice afraid. Twice bitten. Bro. Bro. Unajua venye unaweza fuga mnyama ujui umefuga nini.
Okay.
You know? Me, if you come to my house, my compound, I don't lock my gate. I have a dog, hata hapa. Niko na umbo hata mimi anaweza nikula. So mimi nasemanga, ukipita huyo umbo nitaamka nifunge hiyo mlango. Bro, sometimes you unaweza fuga mnyama ukashindwa sasa huyu ni nini nilifuga.
Okay.
But I think I am too ripe for that thing now.
Okay. You're ready. But why is ODM so focused on Boyd?
Special interest. Number one, from Gladys Wanga.
Okay.
I don't know why she wants that boy to be the member of parliament.
Okay.
Number two, Gladys has already influenced everybody in ODM. Sisi watu wa ODM tumeinfluence watu wende tukae huko. You know.
So you are still an ODM member?
As far as I know.
Okay. And you just called Boy that boy?
But you see, hata yeye nasema yeye podo 10. Kaka 10 ne. Hivi ndio.
Ukete gilwen.
Kaka 10 ne, venye niko mdogo hivi. You know. Hata wazee wanajuanga. But I was also say, I would also say quotes here utashangaa hizo nilisoma wapi. Dr. Robertson one day said, it would be very hard for a battalion of a lion headed by a sheep. Unasikia?
To defeat
a battalion of a sheep headed by a lion.
That's true. Okay. Copied.
So sometimes you let things run the way they run.
Then you see.
But
you don't think he's the best place to...
If you ask me, he's not the best person.
Okay.
And every other person in ODM who is now campaigning for him,
yeah,
they know it's the truth. He's not the best person.
Okay.
You know?
There is the part for... Now it's more like is it a 3-horse race? Because there is Boyd, there is Otete, and then there is Manny Bior.
Manny Bior, the guy.
Yes. Where are you placing your bets?
Because I have interest in that constituency.
Yeah.
And because I still have my affiliation.
Okay.
I would not want to mention any of their names here.
Okay.
Because I'm waiting when yatapewa hiyo kitu will be dealing with me.
Mamaka wanted.
Yes. Whoever they bring.
Yeah.
Come baby, come bro.
Okay.
wakipatia Roko sawa. Na kuna ground by the way.
Nimeona kwanza the Magwanga factor.
Kuna ground.
Wait. Magwanga ni deputy
current deputy wa Gladys Wanga. And is the only reason why Wanga became governor in 2022. That guy was loved, bro. Why? I don't understand up to now.
Okay, for the ones who are not understanding what is happening, that I also understood just today, is this. Gladys Wanga is the governor for Homa Bay.
Yes.
Magwanga is the deputy governor for Homa Bay. Gladys Wanga is supporting Boyd Wiri. Magwanga, the deputy, is supporting
the independent candidate. Yes.
You get?
Sasa,
it's like, nani ni fire si fire.
Fire,
supporting
bro.
Huyu, and the president supporting Huyu, and then the same government. How is that happening?
Magwanga and the little Ngondowere never used to see eye to eye. Because Magwanga never believed in the ideologies of Ngondowere.
Now I get it. Now I understand.
And now because Magwanga didn't used to see eye to eye with Ngondowere, now I think Gladys by extension is inheriting enemies which should not be the case. Let me tell you, Obinna, let me say it on this show, probably today, and let me go on record. Gladys is a very fine leader, a very nice, very calculative, na kona nguvu kama ya simba. She's very good. But Gladys sometimes, I don't know how she lets her emotions impair her judgment. Wanawake wana lead saa zingine na emotions kushinda akili. But I can tell you, Gladys, even as we speak today, Gladys would easily become kingpin ya Wajaluo. I'm telling you. Gladys angeweza kuwa kingpin ya Wajaluo. Akipenda tu watu wote, she can be that. But now, ameweka markup. Kuna wenye nawapenda, kuna wenye hawapendi. But then you want everybody to support you. How? She's a very nice leader. Na anapanga, juzi hata I was making a joke huko Ushago when I was doing my campaigns. Ati nikichaguliwa, I will work very closely with Gladys because she knows how to smile to Ruto, and every time she smiles to Ruto, Ruto comes to Homa Bay. You know? Okay. I can tell you what Gladys has managed to even do for the people of Homa Bay in terms of lobbying through P.S. Omolo and the national government, what they have done in Homa Bay is enormous. Mm-hmm. But Gladys has decided that kuna wenye nawapenda na kuna wenye hawapendi. Now that is where rubber meets the road. Okay. You know? So that is the only thing. Otherwise, she's a very nice leader. Mimi mwenyewe nampenda sana. Okay. Nampenda. But sometimes akona characters zingine nasema sasa huyu mwanamke anatakaje? No. Sometimes I think like we can work together, we can champion these things together, tulete maendeleo pamoja, but sometimes I'm like anitaki. Kama mimi sasa I think Gladys anipendi.
Mbona unataka kupendi?
Si lazima nipende, si mimi ni mwanaume bro, unasema nini?
Kwani wewe ni bwanake?
Hata kama si mimi
wewe tumependwa na bibi yako.
Hata kama mimi si bwana yake.
Kama nakupende ndio nini badilike?
Mimi ni shemeji yake. Oh. Bwana yake akienda America likizo si mimi ndio nampeleka round. We bro. Huko unajua Ujaluoni bibi ni kitu ya community. Okay. Mimi pia nipata nafasi ya kupiga mshale bro. Jabel.
Davido cheza na disclaimers. Mimi nisiende Migori tena kufanya show ama Homa Bay nipigwe na magari.
Wachana hiyo. I'm telling you.
Nilialao na niakala konga mbaya ya governor.
The thing that I want to go on record, Gladys can easily become, say when we still mourn the death of Raila. Yeah. And the Luo community, we are confused. We don't know who is who. Juzi, I was actually, before coming here, I was talking to a friend of mine. You know, in the last week, Gladys Wanga was able to appear in Homa Bay, Kasipul, At the same time, she was able to appear huko Ugunja campaigning, akaenda huko coast those, you know,
ODM celebration.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ako na hiyo nguvu. She can do it. But now the fact that anakatakata watu wengine off the grid, that is the most undoing that Gladys Wanga has.
Okay. Maendeleo?
Maendeleo wise, I would rate her 50-50.
Okay. What do you think she can do better?
She can do better because she knows how to lobby.
Okay.
You know, she's very good at lobbying. You know, ni mjanja.
Okay.
Na sahi mali tuko kama the ODM brigades, if I would say.
Okay.
We need a powerhouse. No.
Yeah.
The position she's holding today, the chairmanship, has been held by people who are very strong since time immemorial. With the immediate, even John Badi, who was in that seat. Look at how John Badi is. Sahi is the cabinet secretary for finance, doing an enormous job.
Okay.
You know? So we don't have monopoly of leadership in lowland. But sometimes the people who are in government, who have had the opportunity to lead us, they try to cut a few people off. And these people they cut off, some of them holds the communities they come from like this.
Okay. Speaking of that, the ODM now is, Baba is no longer there.
Yes.
ODM is kidogo struggling with putting its people together.
That is the truth.
And people are looking at Oburu like, ay, kidogo. So he was put there to calm down tensions, but people are like, no, ODM should be led by a council of elders. Oh, ODM should be led by Gladys Wanga. Oh, ODM should be led by Joho. Oh, ODM should be this, ODM should be that. You as a lifetime member of ODM, what do you think?
Me, I think Oburu is the best person who should hold that position.
Why?
Because number one, he has got the institutional memory of ODM as enshrined from the inception. And then secondly, I believe that Dr. Buru also presents a mature face. You know, somebody who cannot be sweet. That is why you see last time, immediately after being voted in to become the party leader, he called in Babu, you know. Akawe ni kijana wetu kuja ukae hapa, you know. So Oburu can be a team player. But I think that Oburu needs to be given some time, number one, to mourn, because he has not had time to mourn his brother.
That's so true, by the way.
Even Mama Ida, wherever she is, even Winnie, the family have not mourned perfectly well.
Yeah.
Before coming here, I was at a function, I was at a meeting with women rep for Kisumu, Sister Yaraela, Nyakamami, you know. They should be given time to mourn. But when all that is happening, I think there's a small turmoil hapa chini.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, and this is the truth. Our bunge wenye wako kwa kiti sahi. I don't want to talk about Kisumu County or Migori County or Siaya County. I want to talk about Homa Bay. Our bunge wenye wako kwa hiyo viti sahi. Mark my words. I think all of them will be going home.
Why?
Nani atawabeba mkono?
Because Baba is no longer there.
Yes.
Okay. The governor, is she coming back?
Governor has to work a little hard.
Okay.
Because number one, I think she also needs to be given time to also mourn. Okay. And you know, she was just mourning her friend Ongondowere. Just before all that is that's settled, Raila again left us. The enigma Baba mwenyewe. Yeah. So some of us we've not had time to mourn perfectly well. Okay. But as far as the governorship is concerned, I don't know how she's going to play her cards. She's also a sharp leader. But if she doesn't bring everybody back to the fold, she has to work extra hard. If we want to know she's going to work extra hard, look at what is happening in Kasipul. Obinna, back in the days, you would get ODM ticket. Unapata ODM ticket hivi pap. Unaenda Mombasa kubarizi bro. White Sands. Mimi nao nimelala hivi na boxani ya chukua mchanga hivi na sugua kwa tubo bro. ODM ticket was like heaven.
You are in, means you are in.
ODM ticket kama ulipata kitambo.
Done deal.
Si hata kitambo.
Last year.
Last year.
Last
ulikuwa
month.
unapatanga ticket ya ODM. Sahi everybody in ODM is camping in Kasipul.
Umepata ticket lakini bado.
Yes. Women rep, members of parliament, mara nani, senator. Mpaka tuna outsource watu ODM wengine wa nje wakuje.
But why the violence though?
Violence ni part of politics. Wacha hiyo ikae chini.
Let's talk about this thing. For Kasipul is bad. We know there's general violence.
It's not bad. It's very bad.
Oh.
It's not bad. You also need to be serious.
2027, most people are seeing the government, ODM is not going to make it all the way. There's been rumors that it's a collapse katikati. Kuna watu wanatoka, kuna watu wanafanya nini. What do you see?
Well, number one, I must also highlight this very categorically.
Yeah.
The fact that deputy governor is supporting another candidate and governor is supporting another candidate, that's a total fallout.
Okay.
So it means hata kwa hiyo ofisi watu hawapatani.
That's true.
And we had reports kitambo wanasemanga sometimes they used to humiliate Magwanga. Yes. They used to humiliate him at he would not even be given fuel for the office. Maras G, there is no even water, you know, those kind of for the office. Upkeep, they were trying to dry him.
So he might be running in 2027.
If he decides to run, then Governor Gladys Wanga have to think twice.
Okay.
She has to automatically think twice and think faster.
Okay.
Because he's a powerhouse. And he's a no-nonsense guy. And he's away from corruption. Before he, back in the days when he was a member of parliament in Kasipul, his constituency was ranked consecutively. Best performing consecutively. Kasipul.
Okay.
He used that money well. He brought in people together well. You know?
Okay. So ODM, is it surviving all the way? Is it ending?
ODM is a superpower, if you ask me.
Okay.
So the only time to know whether ODM is going to survive or not is in 2027.
Okay.
But for now, ODM is superpower. And when I tell you that, you have to be a literature student. If I tell you ODM is superpower, you need to know what I mean. Until 2027, sahi bado is superpower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know the Ruto factor is there now. That is gonna buy the party.
Ruto cannot buy ODM. We can only allow him to come and buy. And by the way, if he decides to come back to ODM, we are not going to give him all the royalties he had back in the days. Atakuwa member kama mimi. Probably nitakuwa na cheo kushinda Ruto.
But he's a founding member.
Founding member mwenye alishatoka bro.
It does not dispute the fact.
No.
Ni kama baba ya mtoto akitoka kama yuko kwa life ya mtoto. Imani si baba mtoto.
But anakuja kama baba wa kambo.
Kuna. Bro, the father is the father too. Whether alikuwa the deadbeat nini, hata akirudi after 20 years, bado ni founding father.
When is kize, you can say whatever you want. If Ruto decides to come back to ODM today,
yes,
tutamkaribisha.
Na run for president na ticket.
Akirun for president, bado tutamkaribisha. Na mimi ni 2 term bro.
Oh, wewe uko 2 term?
Mimi ni 2 term.
Okay. Because of why?
Raila alituacha huko. Raila alituacha kwa government.
Oh my God. Oh, nyinyi ni hao wenye.
Do you know what it means to say 2 term? Kama mshakula ugali na samaki. 2 term. Omera. Ruto, Omera, you don't know.
So we have those 2 people. Kuna wale wa baba alituacha hapo, sisi ni 2 term, na kuna wale wa baba alituacha lakini hakusema tunaenda kuvaa naye. Baba alisema ametuacha tu hapo ndani na hizo roles tumepewa.
Everything baba said is in the public domain. Alituchukua akatuweka kwa government. Ukweli uongo?
Kweli.
Tuko kwa hiyo serikali ama tuko?
Muko.
Unataka tutoke tuende wapi?
Mtoke yenyewe ni strategies wenye zamu take over.
Sahi, let me tell you, if we are given chance to strategize kama ODM, and let me tell you one thing that is also going to happen after hizi mobile elections ziko, there's going to be a strange war in ODM. How, from where, I don't know. Don't even ask me. But there are going to be internal squabbles and wrangles. The late Pharaoh's, this old man from Rongo, his name is, what is his name? He used to say, sometimes ndio kitu kizuri kionekane, lazima kukuwe na rapture. That is why even when a woman gives birth analianga, poop, anacheka. After kuzaa anacheka. Hata kwa gari ikijaa. Back in the days there used to be a vehicle in Oyugis called Agwanda. Hii kibrit, matchbox. Gari ilikuwa watu wamewekwa, wamepangwa kwa gari mpaka gari imejaa. Sema ingia kwa gari, si gari imejaa, ingia. Weka nini yako hapo karibu na huyo. Sitaki kutaja hiyo kitu. Alafu naingia na gurubisha gari kidogo, anaenda anasika break. Kila mtu anapata space. Bro, so sometimes for good things to come, there have to be a lot of hurdles to be jumped here.
Okay.
So after these by-elections za ODM zenye ziko, squabbles na wrangles utaziona. But that would be to streamline things.
Okay.
Unaona?
Wait.
But then the ODM brigade also lazima waite watu wote kwa fold ya ODM. Otherwise, it is going to be crazy for us.
Tasambaratika. Maggie is our next guest here.
Ayuko. Bro, tuendelee. Guess alisikia niko hapa ametoka. Ayuko bro. Ukichoka na hapo kuja ukae hapa ni kuinterview bro. Leo umekutana na wazimu sio?
So, and then I think after this one, we're going to be having CJ Maraga. Sindio? Yeah, Maraga is coming today. We are going to be having Maraga as well. And then after that one, we'll be having David Wanda and Georgina. Yeah, but for now, we're having Ajo Wakisha. Weh? Now, quick fire.
Yes.
Nikimention jina mutu, unasema what comes to mind. Okay? Aya, Matiang'i.
He's a Kisii kingpin. Local leader. We still have underlying issues with him.
Huh?
Wacha kuniuliza maswali mingi. Umesema what comes to my mind. Let's move on, bro. Moving on swiftly.
No, when something comes to your mind, something else also comes to my mind.
Yes.
2027, Matiang'i for president.
Not possible. Ruto is not going to leave power. So Matiang'i doesn't have the charisma, the capacity, the resources to become a leader. The only person who can become president right now ni Uhuru akiamua kukuja kuvai kama sheria imemkubalia. The only other person who can become president again ni kama Mungu aseme Raila, wewe you are not supposed to die, go back to Kenya. Juu hata malaika wenye wanaandika jina Raila huko wanasikia tu kelele, yani wanasema na wewe umekuja hapa na bado vitu zinafanyika tu. So the only person who can become president right now ni Raila akifufuka kuje, ama Uhuru kama sheria imemkubalia kuja avae. Otherwise Ruto is going to be president, bro.
There's a Riggy G factor.
Riggy G had his share cake. Alicheza nayo. Mimi, if I was Riggy G, I told some of his friends to go and tell him before angatuliwe. It was better for Riggy G to resign than kuachiliwa job. So it's like anakimbiza kitu alitolewa. Yani, I don't know, there's no better way to explain. Ni kama mwalimu wa headmaster amefukuzwa kwa shule, anaenda kwa ile shule nyingine kuharibu jina ya shule. Kama kuna mtu alikuwa mtu I don't know how to say this. I don't want to be, but Riggy G,
tricky.
Yeah. And yes, Kalonzo.
That's where I'm going next. Mama kind of endorsed Kalonzo.
Kalonzo is a sure bet. Is a reverent face. Yeah. Is a polite kind of a person. He has seen it all. He provides, presents, and also exhibits. Na hizi kizungu zangu nitatumia hapa zote.
I want to be a Kasipul, of course. we shall step down.
Kalonzo gives that generic face of a true leader and a statesmanship.
Okay.
Yes. So if you ask me, Kalonzo is me. I would vote Kalonzo asubuhi na mapema.
But
Kama atavai. Kama ata bro, si nimekoma mimi ni 2 term. You asking me what comes to my mind. So we move on.
okay, sawa. So Kalonzo masema okay now. Now let's come back to another. Is there another presidential aspirant mwenye? It's Maraga atakam next. Yeye atajikampainia. Yeye anakuja kujikampainia next.
Ukiniuliza hiyo nitachoma.
Huyu ataharibu.
Ukiniuliza hiyo nitachoma.
Wanaweza hata kubadilisha gari warudi katikati ya nini. Tuko na kina nani, the senator for Busia, Oga Mbuta.
Oga Mbuta is a very good person.
Yeah.
He has mastered the art of what it means to be a civic educator.
Okay.
And a campaigner.
Okay.
So this country will forever owe it to him because he has really stood by people civically and also stood by the plight of the common mwananchi.
Okay.
But to run as president is like going to Hong Kong on a bicycle. Impossible, bro. Tukue too serious.
It's not impossible, it's very possible.
At a car.
Atakaa.
Na sasa akifika Gulf atavukaje na hiyo bicycle yake? Do you know biology? Swimology? It's impossible, bro. It's impossible.
Boniface Mwangi.
Boniface Mwangi is a very good guy.
Yeah.
He cannot run for president. I should really advocate for him.
Yeah.
And advise him to look for a constituency na party ajichemushe because this country also values what he has been able to do for us as a nation. So he's my very good friend. Recently juzi tulikuwa nakula fish pale kwa Anyango pale nini Kenyatta market. We had a very lengthy conversation and he's a very good person. I know him perfectly well. But he cannot be president right now. But if he decides to run for a parliamentary seat anywhere, even in Kasipul, he can go and get, because people love him.
Okay.
Yeah.
He might be able to.
Yes.
Okay, now since you stay in Nairobi, let's come to governorship. There's Sakaja, Babu Owino.
Nipatie, niulize, there's option A, alafu nitajie jina. And then option B. Come, say that question again.
Interviewer, interviewee, anakuja na maswali zake.
No, mi pia nataka niulize.
Sawa.
Ask me professional.
Nairobi governor.
Yes.
Option A, Sakaja.
B. Yeye bani
Na tujasikia B nimesema nani?
B bwana. B sasa kujua B ni
B ni Mosiria.
We. Wacha kuleta hizo jokes hapa.
B ni Boyd Were.
Boyd Were ni huko.
Sasa tuseme 2027 ndio ana run for governor. Sio umesema A ama B, so A Sakaja, B Boyd.
Umesema umesema Sakaja na Babu. We option B bwana. Babu bwana. Babu.
You've really waited for a long while to answer like that. Haujakuwa ukienda kwa interview.
Babu bwana.
Why
Babu? Na sababu kwa sababu wako na jawabu. Babu by the way hajanipatia wacha nipigie Babu.
Piga Babu akuone kando.
Wacha nani? Leta ile phone yangu ya fold. Wacha nimpigie na Galaxy S.
Oh wow. So you don't see Sakaja coming back to Nigeria?
He's a good guy, but mimi simfeel.
Okay, why?
I don't just feel him. Unaona venye ulikuwa unasema Kibagendi yako na street lights zinawaka. Ingia hata hapa. hapa karibu na nini Safer Towers. Inatoa ukienda Yaya hapa. Hiyo roundabout ya SG of Sinkiri hapo nini ukienda hivyo. Giza bro. Giza. Vumbi. Kila mali. Juzi we went to campaign for Baba in Ethiopia. Utakimbia from hapa mpaka sijui mpaka Thika. There's no dust. My people perish for lack of better knowledge. Pesa iko, county allocations zinakuja, corruption iko huku bro ni mbaya.
It's bad, man.
Ni mbaya.
Yeah.
Yes, ni mbaya. Me, I've traveled, bro. I've seen things. Sometimes you share flights with waheshimiwa au wakubwa nini, and you wonder, when you land back in Kenya, I remember back in the days before expressway kujengwa, I went to South Africa in 2011. I went to Cape, bro. I was in Joburg. I went to see Nelson Mandela's house, 1122. I was there. I was seeing stuff. And then we come back, the flight takes 4.5 hours from South Africa to JKIA. Back then I used to live next to Serena Hotel Upper, Jew.
Yeah.
And then it took me 5 hours from JKIA to my house. And then we want to say we have leaders, bro. Our kubwa wetu ndio wanatukula kili.
They know what to do.
They know what to do. They
it.
are not doing it intentionally.
It's a condition. Wacha tusifanye tu because.
Si condition ni laana. We need to get a new crop, a breed of leadership. People who think, people who have placed priorities right.
Yeah, speaking of people who have placed priority right, umesema wewe ni wa 2 term. Do you think the government is working?
I think the government is working because number one, I'm not a business expert.
Okay.
But I know something about inflation.
Okay.
When Ruto took over, the inflation was 9 point. Right now we are down at 4 point nauko. So it's doing better. The dollar exchange rate back in the days when Ruto was just starting this thing, well, see, maybe I'd feel happy going to exchange a dollar because you'd get 160, 170 back then. You know, dollar was exchanging for 168 shillings per dollar. Right now, back to 128. Leo hata nimepanda 129. I'm quoting those figures because I also operate in dollars. FYI.
TMI.
So, yes.
TMI.
TMI.
Too much information, yeah, that we don't need, but it's fine since you operate in dollars. So according to you, the government is working.
The government is working. I think Ruto has done reshuffling a few people, a few places here and there, has really done this country a great job.
Okay.
So Ruto is not doing everything by himself. So we must also advise and urge people who have been placed in different positions of power to do it right.
Okay.
Because doing it right means, one thing, let me tell you, nowadays when I go to the village, I don't do Wayakiwe,
Limuru,
bro, I don't go to those other places. Me in the branching hapa Maimayu, bro. I come from the Homa Bay County, where handsome men are born. You know? So mimi siendi huko Limuru, na branch hapa, nikienda Maimayu nini. So nowadays, I go through Ngong, and then I take my time to Suswa. Very nice road. But the reason why I'm bringing this story up is that because if you go to Ngong today, ukichukua katanka mwisho, uone kwa hiyo field, the affordable housing is coming up right now. Bro, that's a game changer. The only thing I want to urge Ruto government to do was to weke corruption kwa hizo vitu. Wapatie Kenyans who deserve them. Of course, me, I live in my mansion, bro. But wapatie wale Wakenya wenye wanazihitaji, na ikwe more credible. Nona. If this country would house its people, bro, upate watu shelter.
So according to you, our main problem is housing.
One of the greatest problems that we have in this country is housing.
No,
priority
list.
No,
which one is the main problem?
I was just mentioning this,
okay,
but you just brought it up.
Okay.
This is one of the things that, if well curbed,
okay,
and taken care of, this country would be like US, bro.
The housing problem.
And hata hapa nini? And hata hapa, if you go along Jogo Road, there are some others coming up. Right now, there are people who have been being evacuated in Ukongo to pave way for the upgrade. Unaona? Which is a good thing. So watu wamechukuliwa jina, hizo manyumba zikiisha waweke zikwe sawa na corruption wasiweke, wa house the nation, and this country would be leading towards the right direction.
Okay.
So I think just like Uhuru did Expressway and SGR, this would remain to be Ruto's great doing.
Affordable housing.
Affordable housing.
Okay.
At least that's my wachika kitu kadogo.
Okay.
Yes.
Last but not least, what's up with Weshime and these shirts?
This is a show of might. This is tranquility. This is power. This is opulence. For you to adorn this, you don't just put on this one. You adorn it.
Okay.
It's called a presidential. It's legitimate. Bro, if you can pan here, unaona hapo imeandikwa presidential from South Africa. Each piece you buy, 15% goes to helping orphans and vulnerable families. So we are helping vulnerable families. To have one of these shirts, you have to endure a whopping minimum 25,000 shillings.
Okay.
Yeah. So because you brought that up, I must also want to tell you. Yeah. Unataka nipige bei yangu?
Yes.
Wacha kielele, bro.
I'm just wondering what's up with politicians with these shirts. When you guys wear these shirts, you feel so. I'm like, Uhuru started it. He's wearing it.
I've told you. This is presidential.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not for every Tom, Dick and Harry. That's why you are seated there in a suit. Watu waliwacha kuvaa suti kitambo aje. Kama huyu jamaa wako anatoka kama yeye anakuja na Abron, bro. Abron ya bro. Kama ile ya South Africa ya kina Julius Malema.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ni other kuosti show na hizo shati.
It's good. It gives you profile.
Okay.
Because shati kama hiyo ukivaa uwezi nayo enda nayo Kikomba.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it looks nice.
Yeah, nice. Thanks, bro.
Seen in a couple of politicians. What's the
niko na kama hizi
obsession with this?
Niko na kama hizi kwa closet yangu. I think around 18 of them.
We get the point. Again, TM.
Too much information.
Ajo, thank you for coming, man.
Thanks for hosting me.
We wish you well. We hope 2027 takuona tena pale. Mukimbizane. You know, by the way, this guy might be sitting here saying like, then mshtukie tu ndio amekuwa. You know that's the way it starts.
I understand that terrain. So when I go back to do that thing, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to bring it home.
Yeah.
So we'll come back here, celebrate, and have good fun.
Yeah.
You know, probably just change a few things about who we are.
Okay.
I must also appreciate you. You have come from far. And for you to have a team. Yes, recently I was watching you being seated, you know, they sat you on a chair and then people are coming behind you. They say something and then I follow you very closely.
The voices.
Yes, the voices.
Yeah.
Kuna wenye wajui kabisa?
Without kwa employees wangu, there were just two. They don't work here. There were three.
Okay.
There is Baba Talisha, there's Willie, and who else? I think, yeah? Those two. Those are not my employees.
But this is a
so I knew all my employees for your information. FYI.
I didn't know you had you had such a big team.
Okay.
You know, people like I don't know how many cameras are here. There are about 6 of them. I don't know. You know, there's this that there's many cameras here.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, there's so many of them. There and the 7 CCTV. Yes. And the guys from the control, the sound people.
Okay.
Nile tu leo mmesema nikuje nikufe kama mtu wa pikipiki. airbag ni wewe. Nimekuja hapa, was hoping nipate touch up nini. Nionekane.
We like originality. We don't like to fake things on this
kama
show.
mtu wa pikipiki. Airbag ni mimi.
Yeah, watu wakae venye wanajulikana.
Now that's good. I think coming from far, it is Obinna TV show live has really grown.
Asante.
And people talk sometimes. Last time I was in a matatu, guys were talking about you. So that was really, very good.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
So you need to do something about what were Karen. Pia wakuongelele. Na modaiga.
No, I've started playing golf. So that's
I noticed.
That's specifically for what Karen.
You do it.
For you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a golfer. I started playing golf long time ago. I know all the clubs.
Ajo.
Bro, I'm a golfer.
Ajo, you are a golfer.
I know from drive to bogey to party. Bro. I know all the clubs, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, that place that you start playing, what's the name of that place?
Me?
No. As a golfer, the first place unaenda kuanza kucheza, what's the name of that place?
Bro, it's called handicap. It's called handicap.
No.
I to you. Na sasa wewe Susan.
Ile place unagongea mpira, ukienda hapo ya kwanza unagonga mpira, inaitwa aje?
Unasema bogey ama unasema nini?
Hapana, bogey is a score. It's called a tee box. You tee off.
Wachana bro, you meant tee off. Wewe
ile place unamalizia basi inaitwa aje?
Ile nyasi ya green
inaitwa aje?
Ile nyasi, tuseme tu nyasi ya green. Kwa shimo, ndio? Ile party.
No, the act is what's called partying.
Yes.
But what is the name of your place unamalizia?
Bro. See, probably you get a 6 par.
No, the par is a very different thing. The number
Bro, let's just say, and let's just call this thing off. Tuseme, wewe probably unafundishwa na walimu wenye natoka group of schools. I have a whole kit in my house, bro.
Having a military regalia doesn't make you an army person. Hata katelo la mevakamo.
Lakini hujaniambia poa, bro.
Wewe Karen, wenyewe you can get a monkey from the bush. Mse ameama geto amehamia Karen, lakini tabia ni za wapi Dandora?
Mimi.
Amenunua golf kit. Iko kwa nyumba na cheza golf.
I also play in my dreams, bro.
Okay. Yeah, but sasa our watu wa Karen, we are working on them.
It's nice.
Dapa man, show inaisha.
Niongeze bro.
Oh, analamba kikombe. Ni mtu wa Karen, wanafanyanga hivyo.
Lakini jamani umwami konk, Ni umwami konk kabisa. Ni konk, ni Karen.
Hajakuwa diluted hata kidogo. He's legit.
Sometimes when he says things unasikianga to accent fulani. But he's doing a great job.
Ni mnu ya Port Victoria.
Oh. Hey, bro, wewe usitoke Nairobi. Usitoke hapa.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's in a good place.
Yes, he's in a good place. Uko na height? Na wewe ni konk. It's a good one. Anyway, I'm very grateful.
Asante. Ajo. Hey, thank you man. Akimendi kumesha mbali. Umefanya nimecheka. Like it's the first show for today has been spot on. Thank you. And the guys for Kasipul, we wish you well in your by-elections. Like I always say, anytime you go to any election as a voter, beba akili. Okay? Pesa ukiletewa kula, umefanyiwa nini, fanya wakipiga pia kelele sema ndani in the state house. Lakini ikifika hapo pali pa kuweka kura, tumia akili. Si ndio? Ama unataka kuambia aje watu wanaenda kuvote Kasipul? Come around you.
Yeah, that's okay. They have got the rights in their hands. You make your own choice, and whoever you choose will be squaring it with me in 2027. So, msinipatie mtu ovyo, mpatie mtu wa maana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I choose not to campaign for any of them.
Okay.
Recently, walikuwa nasema ati when we were running for nomination. Ati Wanga alinipatia 5 million, some crazy propaganda. Ati Wanga amenipatia 5 million, ndio tukae kama formality after tushashindwa, tukuje to support Boyd. I'm not supporting anybody, bro. I'm doing neutral. So they are all my brothers. Yes.
Okay. Whoever wins,
wakwe ready. They will be squaring it with me. Na hiyo propaganda ili fly. Ati nilipewa 5 million.
Yeah, nilisikia story. Hata nilikuwa nataka nikuone kando nikwambie.
Nikuone kando pia. Unione kando nikuone kando.
It
was a fallacy because campaigns are expensive. Yeah. So kama akona aende patie mtu mwingine mwenye anahitaji.
Okay. Wewe uhitaji?
Mimi niko sawa bro.
Okay. Wewe?
Niko sawa.
Aya. Thank you for watching. We're gonna see you guys in the next hour. I think it's from 8 p.m. We're coming live with Maraga Man. Yeah, the president is in the building. Let's talk to him. Let's see what he has to say for the people and what he sees happening and where he sees this going. All right. Then after that one, we're gonna be having Georgina and of course David Wanda. See you in a bit.